What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome in. Happy Monday. How is it going? How is the Star Darren's week? What's up? We got Bluey coming with the first. The Bluey, how are you doing? How is the Bluey weekend? El Capio, how are you doing? Dust, what's going on? Welcome in. I see you up there. How's it going? Welcome in. Vodka, what's up? Welcome in. How are you doing? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello, hello. The beach. Shut up. Oh my god. What's up, Combiner? How's it going? Dude, I can't I pick up the package today and I'm like, this feels like a little heavy for what's supposed to be a single t-shirt. And I open it up and pull out just a wad of cloth, and I'm like, what the heck? And I take it out and I'm like, what are these shirts? I'm like, these got these old men and then like the state of Oregon. It's so funny. So yeah, so if anyone wants a BG shirt or a Oregon State University t-shirt, let me know, because I don't want to. I had to like confirm that it was actually Oregon. I didn't know what state it was, and I didn't know who the old men were. So quite an experience, but I did get the Gold City shirt. So we up. Also, I'll kept you. I don't know if we're gonna finish it today. I didn't want to guarantee it. I think we'll be close. But I think we're more likely to finish it next week. Shirts of two ungs, literally. What's your favorite Bee Gees song? I don't even know any. I don't know any songs by the Bee Gees. How's Kentucky? The Kentucky Derby was pretty fun. I got the I picked the horse that ended up winning. Everyone at the event got to like pick one. I got Golden Tempo, which is like the most, which is a very Uma Musume sounding name, mind you. So we up. So I'm like $100 richer. No big deal. Speaking of $100, I tried to buy the Steam controller that came out today, but it was the shit got scalped real quick. So I'm Steam controllerless. But one day, what was I looking up? Staying Alive is the Bee Gees? God, I don't. The Bee Gees. How old are the Bee Gees? 1958. Jesus Christ. Staying Alive is absolutely the only one that I at least recognize. I mean, they're Doug. I wasn't even a figment of anyone's imagination when these songs are coming out. This shit's old. Yeah. So I don't know who the fuck is buying a BG shirt in 2026, but I got it. If you ordered one recently, shit was like $25. I looked it up. It was like $25 on Amazon too. It's crazy. Those look like young. No, they don't. Not at all. Feeling Bandle and his favorite band. We haven't done Bandle in a while. Yo, we should do Bandle. Chip's Figma figure. Have we talked about Figma figures before? I'm not a huge fan of the Figma ones. I don't like how you can move them around, just because they feel a little flimsy. They're kind of expensive. I have like an Edelgard one, and I had a Levi Attack on Titan one, and I think I got rid of it literally because I couldn't assemble it. It was all loosey goosey, and I was like, all right, this isn't fun. Musume Gunpla one. I do still have that one. I put the Gunpla model up in front of the Yuri section on my bookcase, so it looks like they're protecting the Yuri, which makes sense, seeing it's from G-Witch. So but yeah, a happy Monday. I hope you guys had a good weekend. It flew by over here. I can't believe it's already another week, but here we are, another week together. That's a silver lining, right? So we just finished up the show This Monster Wants to Eat Me last night, which was really good, by the way. If you guys haven't watched it, definitely check it out. Today we are obviously doing some more Near Light and Arknights. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna finish it, but I think we'll get pretty close if not. Tomorrow we're jumping back into Enfield, so we're gonna do some more Wuling story, and I gotta pull for what's her name, the feature character. So some housekeeping stuff to do there as well. And then Wednesday back on the Fate Stay Night lifestyle, where it seems like every week things get more and more intense. So Lots of fun stuff. Pretty sensitive on all of it. Don't have a lot to make up for the price. I think they're like, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like they seem nice, but yeah, I think it's like a little too pricey. Well, actually, I think I just simply didn't understand what they were when I first got one. So I have the Edelgard one. It's still in a box. But we were looking through Pop-Up Parade not too long ago, which is made by the same folks, and they're really good. They're a really good balance between like quality and price. That was the one where we saw that there's like a LeBron James anime figure, so that was cool. Cooling was decent. Yeah, I think I'm a little behind on the story. I think I'm like 1 or 2 story sections behind, but is what it is. I don't know. I think what's the general I haven't really like kept up, but what's the general sentiment with Enfield lately? I know some people have stopped playing. I think I mean, I don't know how good they're doing in terms of like attracting new people update over update. I can't imagine that's a very easy thing to do, especially when like more games are popping up left and right. Like looking at Neverness to Everness, that game I feel like is gonna, I didn't think very highly of it at the start, and everything I hear about it since just gets worse and worse. So at least for latest patch, okay, that's good. I know that there's a bunch of events that I still have to go through. For the record, I don't have any intention of not playing it, but I mean, there's a chance that I end up, you know, like playing a little less and less. Like maybe I end up being like an every other day sign-in kind of person, like I am basically at this point with Girls Frontline. So what's up, Wendy? How's it going? It's building Steam with 1.2. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm looking forward to it then. Like I said, I enjoy it. I don't have anything against it. I at the very least, even if we don't like streaming it, like I would still, I'm still gonna play it, and like I want to like slowly level up like all the characters and stuff. In games like that, I find accomplishment in like having every character max level, having every character skills, you know, mostly maxed out. I think besides the ones that require the like crowns or whatever. So, oh dude, no, I'm right there with you. I think there's a couple of different streams that I've already talked about at Vodka. I said literally the same thing. I was like, this game just seems like it has an identity crisis. It feels like it just wants to be ZZZ, or doesn't even know what it actually is. So I think it was during the Valorant stream where I was literally like, the only thing that I did was I gambled. I pulled the featured character on the very first pull, and then I got the skin where you could see her underwear, and then I found out that there's generative AI in the game, and then I closed it. So that's about it. But whenever Lucia might be playable. Why do I keep the Tallulah part? Okay, so yeah, sorry. Every time you say that, every time you say that, I'm like, wait, who is she? I literally keep forgetting her name. I hope she shows up again though. One day. But I don't know, pretty fun. Silver Pal, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if I want to look it up. But I think one of the things is I kept confusing Everness to Everness with Ananta, which is the one that I was actually like looking forward to. Enfield Workable is also more of a side game for me outside of tweaking AIC stuff. Yeah, like I think if you enjoy the factory stuff, like that in itself is like definitely reason enough to play. I enjoy it, but I don't want to. I haven't like done too much factory stuff on the wooing side of things. So I'm sure like when I get back into that, I'll be a little bit more interested. Like I said, I was more just curious on kind of how folks were thinking about it, because I'm still playing it every day. Like I said, I have it running on my Ain Thor. And it runs really well. So like I actually am playing a little bit more than I was when I was just running it off of my Steam Deck. So what's up, Noseme? What's up, Mystic? How's it going? A Dwarf Fortress. Gotcha. Yo, that'd actually be kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie. All right, hold on. What's Silver Palace? What are we yelling about? I don't know. I feel like the problem is just, there's literally just so many games at this point. Will you use your Steam Deck before you stop playing? That's a good question. Who knows? I have literally no idea. All right, what is this? Oh, I have seen this. No, this one seems kind of cool, actually. I liked the vibe of this because I liked the vibe of Reverse 1999. But I didn't know what it looked like. I think gameplay wise, it looked very similar to every other 3D gacha game. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know. There was some other one that came out summer recently as well. It was like Mongol Star Drive or something. Mongol Star Dive is what it was. The featured character looks cute though, but I don't know. I'm kind of tired of all these games. I've been saying this for a while now. What's up, Micah? How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for that. I always forget. IC is what I like most about that. And feel so after building it, I don't have much to do apart from leveling the ops. Like I said, like I do find enjoyment in like slowly getting the operators or characters leveled up, like getting everyone to max and like working on their skills, like has like some tangible sense of accomplishment for me. So for, you know, Star Rail, for example, at that point, that game, you know, it's been out for a while. I have every character, and every character that comes out, I can immediately max level all the way. So I don't like the factory stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with it, right? Is it can be kind of polarizing. But yeah, Bluey, I have no idea what I'm gonna use the Steam Deck for. I was actually thinking about that because like, maybe I'll use it for its original purpose, which is to play Steam games. But I don't know. 40 Victorian 3D action slump. I'll have to see what it's like, right? Like, I mean, if the vibes are cool, like I can get over some stuff if vibes are cool, but I mean, if writing's bad or like gameplay's bad, not that much going for it. Like I said, like I think the problem is everything just feels so very homogenous at this point. Like you can get a very similar experience in like 6 or 7 different games at this point. So first 1999 is a cool section, but I drift away from his choice of stories over time. Yeah, that one though, like compared to other games, like Reverse 1999 has its identity and it has a unique gameplay style. So like I at least applaud it for that. That wasn't I could literally rattle off the games right now and it would be 6 or 7. I just didn't know that the actual number. Shut up. Steam Deck on Steam Machine on the work. Yeah, have they come out with a price on the Steam Machine yet? Because I told you guys this. Stop! I told you guys the story of the Steam Deck, right? That's actually probably the main reason why I even got the AIM Thor is because I didn't have to pay for the Steam Deck. So menus feel like a lousy ZZ. Yeah, like menu and vibes, like it seemed kind of cool, but yeah, I don't know. Too many red flags. But Toad, welcome in. How are you doing? Galachro Bamajong. Yum. Oh, Ao Tenjo. What's that? What is this? Ina-san. I like the style. Is it actually like a Balaji? This looks cool. What the hell? I don't know how to play Mahjong though. Should we play Mahjong Soul? That's another gacha game. Catcher and Ember and Alesh left for trust building. Oh, I keep forgetting to go back to the ship to check that stuff. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta do a little better. Play Dead as Disco. What's that? Is that another? Is this a gacha game? But hold on, no, I think I know what this is. Yeah, this looked cool. This looked cool, Bluey. I remember seeing the trailer for that. That game, see, that's like, you know, come up with a unique style and stick to it and execute it flawlessly. That game seems really good. So, yo, thank you so much for that 75 stream streak, Toad. I appreciate it. That's crazy. If we can get Big Toad W in the chat for their kind support. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the shuriken. Hope you're not chafing over there. All right. Catch for Mahjong Soul is just the tile skin theme and profile avatar. See, like that's fine if it's just cosmetics. I like that. That's better. Listen, I don't want a game that I'm gonna like feel obligated to spend money to get any sort of like upper hand. If it's just for cosmetics, I can swallow my pride a little bit. I do like buying cosmetics, don't get me wrong, but you at least aren't required to. You know, Uma Musume is not very forgiving when it comes to pity and things like that. So that one gets me, and I don't even stream it that much. So requires you to know how to play Mahjong though. Well, that would be a good thing. I would like to learn how to play. I think that'd be good. Yeah, play both Mahjong Soul and Riichi City. Only difference between the two is either which is the collab pool you prefer. Riichi City's OG characters being more goonery. Yeah, I probably lean Mahjong Soul then. I'm pretty sure they have a Fate collab if I'm not mistaken. Stormy, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. How you doing? Oh, the demo's out? Oh, I didn't know that, Bluey. I'll have to check it out then. Stopped after the Numbers Island. I think I'm on like chapter 3 in reverse. But yeah, the non-humanoid characters I actually thought were really cool, right? Like Mr. Apple was really neat. But yeah, I don't have the time. I think, unfortunately. I think I simply do not have the time, right? Like, hold on, literally on my phone right now. Look, I have Arknights, obviously, Enfield, Uma Musume, Honkai Star Rail, and then Girls Frontline. And like, I already barely play Girls Frontline. I wanted to try out that Chaos Zero Nightmare game because that one seemed to be unique, at least. Haven't done that. Nikkei, I'll pop on for collabs to try and pull for like I got like Chisato, and then I haven't gone back since. But anyway, Showdown in Chinatown Reverse 1999. Is that like a new area? That sounds pretty sweet. There's likely more for you to buy. I don't remember if there's ways to get the resources easily. Let's see. Man, I think of the gameplay. I know, like, I think Girls Frontline is just a very unfortunate circumstance for me where I can't give it, like, I want to play it more for stream, but I can't justify adding it to the schedule. It's simply not popular enough, and I'm simply too far behind. It's like one thing if I were like new to Arknights, right? Like people actually are interested in Arknights story. There's not as big a Girls Frontline 2 story community, and gameplay wise, I haven't manually done a stage in 6+ months. This game's having a finale soon. It's finally ending? I'm surprised. I thought it ended a while ago. Or was that just on CN? But yeah, it's unfortunate. Like I said, I don't dislike it. I just, yeah, you know, not ending, just a story finale. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because like setting and everything, and setting in like characters and stuff, like it was like a very interesting story, and like the story itself wasn't goonery in the slightest, you know. So is the gameplay? No, it is. Yes, indeed, gameplay. Oh, the song for the ending credits for the last event is just called "No Why." Oh my god. So we'll see. Like I'd prefer not to have to drop it because it doesn't take that much effort to play. So haven't been able to read since like February. Obviously, I haven't even read still read chapter 16. Damn. Well, I know someone who will sing it to you like a lullaby on YouTube. Exclamation Arknights. Check it out. Bluey, I forgot to link you Babel. I wanted to link you the Babel VODs if you are still interested in checking out the Babel story, which I think if you were to dive into Arknights story at all, that would be one hell of one to do, to be honest. Yeah, that's fair. I get it. Listen, as you guys told me, the stories aren't going anywhere, so especially like main stories, so I would say don't sweat it. I'm curious. Yeah, all right, let me grab hold on. So there's exclamation Arknights. Exclamation Arknights takes you to the YouTube playlist. No, it doesn't. What? Oh, it doesn't. It didn't automatically redirect. They're like, hold on. Actually, that's probably a good security measure that they're like, hey, this is where you're going. Are you sure you want to go? All right. When did we read? When was Babel? Okay. Babel story. I love happy stories was the first one. Is that really? Is that how this started? For a caster while you're looking. No. Hey, that's me. Yeah, okay. I think this link will take you to the very first Babel video, Bluey. You can drop the timestamp a little bit. I think I just had partially watched that one. And then there is, it only took me 4 streams to get through Babel. Oh, 4 streams of over 4 hours each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 streams of over 4 hours and then 5.5. Okay, that explains it. Okay. Yep, okay. There it is. Babel. Gotta love it. Ghost Friendly 2 still wrangling stuff on the small fry scale relative. That's surprising. I mean, like, that is surprising because I know you guys said some of the events are pretty good, but I mean, where I'm at was still like super early on. Crazy games of the gym, hell yeah. Only for my immune system to do what immune systems always do when you start making a little too much progress. No, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I actually did I did an afternoon gym session today, rather than like early evening. I was like, hey, I like stepped out and went like right at noontime. It was actually great. It felt really nice because it was really nice out too. So but that was in like February. Yeah, I remember you talking about that one. 5.5 was also chapter 14 trailer reaction. That's right. 5.5 hours of streaming on a random day is crazy. Concept trailer is getting your ass muted. Yeah, man. They hate me. They hate me. I be getting copyright striking all the time. It's nuts. I'm still most upset about the past events. Anyway, we're jumping back into Near Light. But did I buy this ambience anesthesia pack? Also, I don't think I'm getting the S stages done. Or I don't know. Did I finish all of them? No, or did I finish the EX stage? I don't even know. What is this? What do I look? Where's the ambient synesthesia pack? This is what I'm looking for. There's a couple of them. These are re-editions. Did I buy those ones before? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I like the profile picture. It's so cute. The back-to-back one. Oh, that's what these ones are. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, I'll grab these. Cash in. Yeah, you know. Also, I'm pretty sure I have gift cards from all the other money I spent. I think I have like credit, so I think these are technically free. So we take those. Oh, that's where this W one is. Oh, no way. Good. Yeah, just pulling from a gift card. When is 2076 happening? Are we able to watch old ones at this point? Or like, what? Sorry, correction. Am I able to watch old ones at this point? Remember that after starting today, you can too. I literally haven't done EX8 yet. I'm too lazy to do so now. I think I did the regular one and I tried the challenge one once and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, all allies have minus 20 attack speed. I was like, yeah, fuck that after I lost once. And then I think I only did one S stage. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't care that much. Like this week you can. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when they would come out, but yeah, I would like to read watch them at some point. I think that'd be fun. Humble Monster S2 can't fix. Hold on, what team was I using? Just out of curiosity. I was doing, this was the team that I was using in the EX stages. I think I had swapped out, I had like Entelekia. I think like these couple of slots I had moved some people around. I had like Entelekia at one point. I had to take Golden Glow for one, but this was mostly the same team. I didn't beat around the bush too much. Kind of wanted to just blow right through it. 1.5 healers. I had Vendella for the really hard stage. EX6 I think it was. All right. NL7. So we're jumping back in. We had hella aura farming last time. We had Flame Tail get shot, but she slipped the hard drive or flash drive to Ashlock's pocket while they got away from Roy. We had Minar say, please stop dragging me into this, when he inevitably gets dragged into it. We had that very touching reunion between, or not reunion, but like moment, Neural, Shining, and Nightingale, only for freaking I'm blanking on the name, but the group of 3 that's supposedly like above the Darksteel. Thank you, Darksteel, which I'm very interested to learn more about. We got a little bit of Kagan Questin fighting Monique and Toland in the streets. That was cool. Toland just keeps showing up randomly, so you'll love to see it. Big fan of him. I want to learn more about him. I think he's been like one of the more interesting parts of this whole story for me, which I think is kind of funny. Had 4 people tell me S5 was impossible with 4-star. The Humble Contrail, Sinagorochika soloing an entire lane each. That's crazy. Kudos to you. I haven't made it to S. Wait, there's 5? I thought there was only 4 S stages. Damn it. Yeah, I'm probably not getting that stuff done. It's the blackout. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot the yeah, so the whole stuff with the power and the background change. Kagan Quest guy's so funny. He's just walking around yapping away. It's good. All right, so we got, what the hell is this? Was there anything else, any other like main points? Ignore the teeth, join the Kagan Quest brothers. So yeah, I want to see all these people without their masks. I want to know what they look like. But yeah, otherwise it's just the freaking Platinum's gang being a bunch of bitches. Platinum's being a problem. Doctor is armchair quarterbacking still, and Malkowitz W. So yeah, people might, oh yes. The like the military knights people, what do they call them? The campaign knights. Yes, that was the other big thing. That's right. Thank you for that. All right, let's go with our lore accurate team. Oh, and Viviana helped Ashlock and Plaintail. That was cool. And then Iwona's like bleeding out. Yeah, that's about it. I remember the stages as far as I went on my first try. Really? I bet you could do it easy now. I'm not. Yeah, don't say anything. You're good. You're good. Never seen a naked woman in his life, bro. Straight up in his Hearts of Iron for History nerd young male era. The Kagan Quest guys out here talking about. Some things are more important, you know. Viviana W. This world is the very last enemy that the knights shall face. The city should have stood still above the earth. Instead, they fed on their citizens, sweat and toil, and even began to creep their way forward. The cities are living monsters. Now gather everyone to rise up against these fortresses. Let us return to them the purest glory there is. Let grassland be grassland again. Let sky be sky. Let the people be resolute once more. Let our glory last forever. I shall be the last knight. With a story? Malkowitz! My boy, my silver bullet man. What's happening? Where are the campaign knights headed? The Adeptus? No. They went to the Wall of Champions exhibition hall, where the champions of years past are granted their awards and have their portraits displayed. Why shouldn't they be going after the government? The board of directors is discussing that right now. The way I see it, the Adeptus Spreadalui is trying to save face, and this is their first step. As for their next step, well, they might try to impose martial law with the garrison. Place sucks. Last night mentioned, hell yeah, baby. Tell you the full name of every German tank in World War II, and that's his defense mechanism. When a woman hits on something in the bar, it just bursts out. Panzer Kampfen. Oh, I almost just nailed that first try. Insane. Listen, some things are more important than sex, and Kagan Quest is one of them. That's all. But in this day and age, things aren't going to be as simple as holding a knife to someone's neck. The foolish knights haven't realized that the era of violence is long behind us. Sorry, but you'll have to pay Area Zero another visit. The blackout will take a toll on the infected shelter and treatment center. Area Zero is another big important spot. Because that's the place that is supposed to be like a kind of safe-ish haven for Area Zero, but I mean for infected is Area Zero, but aren't they just being like exploited for labor and stuff? You know, the usual. See if it's run into any problems. Okay. Report, Mr. Spokesman. The power grid is starting to recover. We're working to restart it now. A silver ray of light makes its way through the darkness. The extravagant appearance is surrounded by a boisterous audience. The streetlights flicker before the colorful neon lights start to rouse the city from its brief slumber. Capitalism's back, baby. The Silverlands Pegasus seems out of place against the backdrop of the neon billboards. However, all those who are present, tumultuous passerby, the panicking knights, and the excited tourists, all of them have the same misconception. They think the Pegasus is the source of the light, and the city is slowly coming back to life behind them. That's gonna be kind of aura, not gonna lie. A Silverlands Pegasus. That's their title. Look, they got the Watson concoctions on them too. That's a pretty sweet title, I'm not gonna lie. Look at their like feathered helmets. Ooh. The wagon that comes panzers. Of course, naturally. I know that was me 8 years ago. Put the armor when he was 4, never took it off, and his conquest drive alone made the armor grow to fit him. That's tough, not gonna lie. If your drive bends metal, tweaks it to your liking, like a freaking Toph from specifically in the Legend of Korra. Hella juiced up. Look at the shoulder pads on him. It's crazy because the like cover like the top 30% of him, and I'd be like, is that Maria Neural? Like literally just like cover the helmet, and you're like, Maria, you look a little different. Doesn't even need a cod piece, just left its hang. Oh yeah, what? No protection at all. Doesn't need it. Ali got yeah. That I gotta see like a side by side of all of them, right? Because like you have these guys, you got the people in Yan, like they're black coat people. You got I'm literally blanking on all their freaking names now. The Emperor's Blades and Ursus. You got, I forget all the rest, but put them all side by side, put them in a room, battle royale style, see who wins. Grandmaster Ioletta. Hey, female Minar. Finally gets a name. Ioletta. It's been a while, Liam. You ventured far. Alas, it doesn't seem we have much time for rest. We don't need rest. There is nothing more urgent than cleaning up the filth for Cashimir's sake. Heh, look at you, impatient as always. Would you like to see tonight's main course? Margaret Neural. She should not have refused your invitation. She could have been the finest among us, among our ranks, and avoided her fate. Yet she's back in Cashimir's now, even stepping into that false arena. Did exile really change Margaret Neural? You fought her before. Do you think that's the kind of person she is? Time can change everything. It might have changed her too. Look at the wall behind you, Liam. Look at the champions and mages past. Why do you think these knights of the slowly collapsing era shine so brilliantly even now? An exceptional knight or two means nothing, Grandmaster. The knight competitions are still blasphemous and the root cause of Cashimir's downfall. I forgot to mention the Blood Knight in our recap session. Bro showed up. That was sick. Young guys who Benny hasn't met. No, I met them. I met them in the main story, unless there's more. Gun Knights, Shield Guards, yeah. Steam Knights. Yerag has some. I fought some Yerag ones, I think. Yeah, it's just, or no, I've seen them in the gambling event. The Yan guys. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, so the little twerps from like chapter 5 or whatever get dwarfed? Hell yeah. Read that last line. I think so. The Knights competitions are still blasphemous and the root cause of Cashimir's downfall. Each of my journeys back to the Grand Knight territory fill me with sorrow. Our people are losing respect and our noble ideals have become a tired joke. Perhaps, but that has always been the case since the campaign knights left the Grand Knight territory. Alas, the times belong to the young ones. Our conclusions no longer matter. Try an egg. So you too have realized as much, Doctor. I should have expected no less. We can't go too overboard right in the middle of Kashmir's. My first priority is the safety of Amia and all our operators. None of you would want us to act rashly. First priority is safety of Amia. I understand. Neural didn't want us to return to your side during the major to begin with. But I couldn't ignore the information I got from the local infected. It was getting more and more dire by the minute. I thought I had to let you and Amia know. Amia! No, you made the right decision, Shining. If the infected are really facing inhumane treatment in Area Zero, then we can't stand idly by for the sake of our own safety. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Still, the doctor's concerns are reasonable too. Kashmiris, Ursus, and Lungmen are all different. Imagine. Dragons. We could bomb the facility now, rescue all the infected, and skip town. Hell yeah. We could talk to the General Chamber and buy out all the remaining infected. We don't got that kind of money. We could report this to the National Council and let the Adeptus handle things. The Adeptus are the ones that are like the most decent, I think, right? The Adeptus Predatorului. Because there's because alternatively there's like the chamber, the General Chamber of Commerce, and then there's the I keep wanting to say the Phantom Troop. What the hell's that? The Armorless Union. Yeah, the campaign night side of things.
Pino explosion chamber.
I say we bomb the facility. Phantom Troop. I don't know why. That Phantom Troop gives them way too much aura and credit. They suck. Everyone but Platinum sucks. Bomb it and rescue the infected and skip town. Violence is out of the question. Damn it. Sorry, Amia. I was just testing you. If we cross that line, Kashmir's has the power to knock us over in a split second. We're in the dead century of the Grand Knight territory. This country might be fundamentally different from Ursus, but this is still a nation of knights. No matter how intense its internal conflicts have gotten, this is still Kashmir's. Rhodes Island can't make an enemy of this place. Damn, I just got fucking scolded. Doctor, what will you do? We'll solve their problems their way. Over there, after her. Gray, Nutty. Ah, power's back already. No one's sewing us. She'll find a way to rendezvous. Call for backup right now. Turn the corner here. Son of a... Damn it. What? Can't she just quit? Can't she like go on vacation? Didn't you want to take vacation time, man? I mean, toppling down an entire nation? We could. Maybe. Probably not. Shut down a single line. Yeah, for real. Wish Platinum was the one who sucked, bro. She's pretty good once you get to know her. Anyway. Like, just as I'm enjoying my time lounging around Area Zero, the lights go off on me. I almost got the impression the Armorless Union was finally so stingy they stopped paying their checkpoints power bills. Like, up until I got the backup request, that is. Platinum. You again. Like, this really makes me wish you and Flametail Knight got a harder beating last time. Too bad. Harder I'm beat, the harder I fight back. Now out of the way. Plow. Like, you never learned, do you? Guess I'll have to teach you another lesson. She's keeping her distance. As long as I block her shot, I'll have a chance to return her attack. She's here. Help Platinum. Crap. Behind me. Ugh. What? Did she shatter the streetlight? Like, what if the shards cut my face? Sheesh. Oh, you're such a bitch. I love you. Justina. Ashlock, get out of there. We'll hold her back somehow. All right. Like, don't even think about it. Ugh, what a pain. Like, let me take cover first. I'll find you. A standard issue light crossbow doesn't have that range. No. Are there two of them? We got plastic Jesuits up in here. There he is. Man, bro's doing something halfway decent. I gotta respect it. Bartooth looks like she's on to me. Time to move then. Never get into a sniper war with the armorless. Then again, it's 2-on-1 right now. You could take her. Like, they stopped. They changed positions. Smart. If I'd known this would be such a pain, I would have ignored the call for back. Still. I'll hold her off me. Platinum closes her eyes. She thinks back to something her parents told her long ago. They told her that her sharp eyes would bring honor and glory to the family. Has she found glory yet? I got you now, Shazowitz. She gonna drop his ass? An arrow brushes past Shezowitz's face, fierce as a windstorm. A few centimeters difference and his brain would be torn to pieces. Ah, I thought she got him. She's fighting from such a distance. Talk to me, Shezowitz. Damn it, don't stop. Keep moving. Like, this arrow's a present for you. Merry Christmas. Merry fucking Christmas. Get out of there, Fartooth. She's locking in for some reason. Her vacation time got denied. She's pissed off. Get out of there. Special arrowheads. They go hard. You know what else goes hard, Fartooth? I'll tell you later. She can pin down our positions even in complex urban terrain like this. Like, they're gone? Did they get away? I'm not one to run like that, Platinum. You run up on her? You, what did you do to my family? This fucking idiot. She's just a girl. Leave her alone. She's just a girl. What'd you do to them? Like, you realize you can't fight me at range, so you're making this a melee? Good thinking. Pathetic. A father ending up like this because he crossed the armorless union. You little... Like, I didn't kill your wife and child. Where are you hiding them? Like, if you just did what the armorless union wanted, then, like, I could totes get you on the phone with them. You want me to betray Pinus Sylvestris? Like, are you a father or are you a knight? Do you have to go so far for the infected, Shezowitz? Don't move. That's as far as you go, Platinum. At this range, your reflexes are no match for my bolts. Hell yeah! Make your choice. This rat bastard's gonna betray him. None of you give a damn about us knights. Like, anyone can become a knight by joining the competitions. It's easier if you're born into knight nobility, though, yeah. And, like, knighthood is kind of just a disappointing dream. Is pride more important than your family? I was never going to trust you anyway, you dirty assassin. Damn, all right. I guess I didn't give him enough credit. I did kind of think bro was kind of a bitch, so I didn't think he was I didn't think he had any sort of morals, but hey, all right. Do it, Fartooth. Wait, but you're gonna scratch your face. Platinum. We're back at the bar. I thought the bar got like shut down, promoted to the father knight. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Get his ass very good. She's such a bum. Looks like the order has returned to the streets. That was a huge ruckus. Did Sona and her friends do all that? Perhaps. There are others flaying in the flames. Their hearts are filled with anger. They want to rise up against their unfair treatment as the infected's fight will end up exploited by another party for another purpose. I've seen tragedies like this time and again. Are you thinking about helping them? Hell yeah. Your choices between fighting for the infected and fighting as a knight, those choices can be more mutually exclusive these days. The injustice that the infected face is just the tip of the iceberg. Suffering takes more forms than our eyes can see. I believe there will be those who will uphold justice for the infected, and I trust that they will achieve just that. Margaret. But it's not up to us to rescue them. They'll all be meaningless if they find themselves rescued by those who already have a firm conviction. Munar! Bro's getting dragged into this. He doesn't want to be here. Bro at this point, just wants his humble 9-to-5 lifestyle. Man has forgotten true struggle. A rare visitor. You? It's been some time, Sir Munar. Don't sir me. You're the only knight here. If you're here for Margaret, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. It has been years since I last came back to the Grand Territory. I'm shocked to find our hero's estate in this shape. The hero? Have the sisters moved out? That's the most genuine, just sad, eyes closed, somber look he's made. He's hit this expression many a times, but being asked if his 2 nieces have moved out the house perfectly embodies that face. My apologies, that is your family issue. Was there something else? Sir Munar, stop calling me that. Others may look down on you, but we will not. Even if Margaret strayed onto the wrong path, and her younger sister still young, the Neural family didn't earn our respect riding on a legacy of fame. The boastful merchants have not realized this fundamental idea, and that is why they do not understand the actions the knights take. And truly, just seeing you in good health eases my mind. You mean my appearance? Spare me the pleasantries, sir. If you truly have any respect for me, please leave. Sir Munar, we have the utmost respect for you. No, for the Neural family. The age of heroes is long behind us. Does a mere citizen of Kashmirs like me really deserve such respect from a Silverlance Pegasus? I don't know, do you? What a bizarre evening, Doctor. It'll be daybreak soon. I'm sorry I couldn't come sooner. The KGCC has a lot on his hands after all. Tell me your thoughts on Area Zero. Damn, strictly business. I'd like to think there's no hidden meaning in that question. You're a clever one. Regrettably. Right. Do you think that the way the Grand Knight territory treats his infected is a reasonable measure? You don't need to answer me. Both you and I know the answer. It's only a compromise. We can neither make the perfect humane solution or bring ourselves to go with the bloody primitive answer, and this is the result. That's unreasonable, Mr. Malkowitz. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but our society today is built on top of all kinds of unreasonable things. You might want to poke through our history books a little. Yo. Spittin'. Too real. You may not know this, but after the nation of Pegasi was overthrown and the upheaval wrought by the Knights Mora and this country of knights came to be, it was the Affinities who actually banded together first. The nation of Pegasi were overthrown in the upheaval wrought by the Knights Mora. That's the lore? The Affinities toiled away for the Knights' profits and tended their lands. Then they came together and chased the tyrannical Knights off the stage. And now the KGCC controls both the Hitman Agency and the Competition Knights. And those who are being controlled will always try to rise up and break free of tyranny. Light and dark clash. History repeats itself, Doctor. True. The spokesman before me had some dirty dealings too. He paid the price for them, and now it's my turn to step into this position, pressing forward no matter how hard the job. Does all this fit your concept of morality? Is it reasonable? I don't know how you've come to know this, but you've no doubt already noticed. The way the General Chamber has decided to deal with those who get injured in the arena, those whose neuropathy has progressed beyond control, is to put them out of their misery. Is it unreasonable? Of course. I want to tell them no myself. But do we have to keep treating those neuropathy patients when this disease is incurable? Malkowitz. I hope this is just for conversation. Each day that neuropathy remains incurable is yet another day where coexistence is out of reach. Maybe it's more grim reality kind of overtaking his actual opinions. That's what I'd like to think here. What you're talking about is murder. Everyone who found it unreasonable has been eliminated, creating this thoroughly reasonable history. Fortunately, I've accepted this truth. You understand me, don't you? You're trying to take on Kashmir's, and I suggest you stop. We may have other options, and if you can think of anything, I'll be more than willing to help. But not right now. The prime suspect in last night's blackout is none other than the infected Knights. Let's suppose the blackout caused a traffic accident, or an elderly person who relies on a ventilator stopped breathing because of it. Well, we have to turn a blind eye to tragedies like these in the name of helping the infected? I mean, it's only fair sometimes, right? Allowing the infected to participate in the competitions in a large numbers has been a source of stress to everyone. And this stress comes not from some organization or people out there. It comes from the society itself, Doctor. But the infected are dying as we speak, and we're doing nothing about it. You're right. We may have other options, in quotes. I feel like he might appreciate that we may have other options. I feel like the we're doing nothing about it is kind of just reinforcing his current I don't want to say like pathetic stance, but more like not even like woe is me, but kind of just like the acceptance stage of that things are shitty, right? And we may have other options, at least, you know, pokes a hole in it a little bit. True. If you have an idea, I'm sure you'll get it done. But please remember what I just said. Don't treat this whole affair like you're helping the elderly cross the street. The contradictions that persist in Area Zero are complicated. Crap.
Cinder 660 just
So loud.
subscribed. Oh look, it's Benny the shirt collector.
I don't want these fucking shirts, dude. I don't even know where Oregon is. What's up, Cinder? Thank you for the 46 months. Yo, that's crazy. That's a big number. Guys, if we can get a huge Cinder W in the chat for their kind support, I'd appreciate it. Cinder, thank you. Enjoy your Benny emotes. Enjoy our custom-only exclamation Discord. Enjoy that sweet, sweet ad-free viewing experience. Thank you. How's it going? Happy Monday. Hello, hello. Anyway. At first sight, I thought it was Washington State and not Oregon. I feel like this is a safe space where I can say that, right? I also still do not quite really know who the Bee Gees are, so it's sent to the Oregon Trail. We should play Oregon Trail. Go Beaver. What does it even? What does it say? It's like Beaver Nation. Hold on. Beaver Pride. Beaver Pride. Beaver Pride. Some simple 3D models be printed. Hell yeah. Yo, wait. Do you use Blender? A lot of people are doing like some crazy stuff with Blender lately. Mortal enemies of Stick Nation. Yeah. Damn right. Haha, get it? See what I did there? See what I did there? Like DAM. Damn. I tried Blender. Ooh. Blender? I hardly know her. But
You what?
is the only appropriate button I had. But hell yeah, yo, if you per usual, if you want to share what you end up working on, I'll be happy to gash you up. We're going through some we're in like the not necessarily the tail end, I think probably like the back third of this event, and obviously you know how it goes. Things are heating up. We got Gravel back here. Doctor, someone here to see you. I'll get out of your way. And don't get the wrong idea. If possible, I would like to be on your side. That said, it's difficult to find the one best answer out of all the unreasonable things we can do nothing about. You're right. The Blackout, the Radiant Knight, and the Blood Knight. It all fueled the infected Knight's will to resist. Before everything gets out of hand, I hope both you and I can keep casualties to a minimum. Do I want to read into this? I think he's saying he's going to do what he can from his position, but there's not much. And he's basically saying, please don't fucking ruin the status quo too much. That's kind of my thought there. A real client. No way. That's good. That's cool. Hell yeah. We love NDAs. Goodness pays off, or so it's often said. But I'm afraid this no longer holds true in our society. Unless that is, you reach out and grab hold of the payoff yourself. Giving everyone's ideal, but pretty much impossible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of like what he said, right? Where it's like, oh, well, we can, you know, if we spare the infected, then what about, you know, anyone who suffered as a result of what they did? Grasp it firmly. Firmly grasp it. Stage time? What the frick? I don't want to play this game. I told you. I want to read the story. I don't play the game.
Live up to duty.
All these invisible guys.
Our family motto is fear neither hardship nor darkness.
Fear neither hardship nor darkness. I've heard that before. Okay. Let's put that right there.
Can your eyes keep up?
She's getting shot.
You really think you'll get away?
Gravel gotta jump in here. Oh god, they're gonna kill Flametail.
Feels fresh every time when someone. Come on, let's pick up the pace.
May the light imbue you.
Damn, we're getting jumped already. I should have deployed them a little further back.
Any orders for me?
Nero's only got a few seconds out here. Need to get Viviana out.
Verschwinde. Das ist der letzte Rat, den ich dir geben kann.
Oh no. Crap. If I can... That there, and then Nightingale right there, I guess. She only has one block? Oh, thank God. Good timing. Okay, dude, these freaking archer dudes. Chill! Now there's two of them!
Noch immer eine
No!
Beine zusammenzubinden,
Bro.
wird dir nicht beim Fliegen helfen.
Oh, crap! I didn't see him up there. So it's still considered one of the hardest if you don't bring all invis reveal. I don't think I have a single one. I forgot about the guys at the top. I was just kind of letting them do their thing.
Light holds resolute here.
Oh crap, I used two of the... I think I might be screwed here.
Pray for the. Don't worry.
I gotta let that guy go. Punk ass. Ew, that like squelchy sound. Okay, I gotta get something over here.
I, Far-Tooth Justina, will be your opponent.
Dude. Oh, I was trying to put someone down. Fuck. All right, Justice Knight.
Baby, locked onto target.
Maybe. All right. Let me just put Gravel down, please.
Already have it thrown out.
Justice Knight have like invisibility.
Requesting to attack.
All right, there you go. Get revealed.
Can your eyes keep up?
Still 20 more enemies. You're still new. Yeah, I'm new to the game. Don't worry. I just started.
Pray for light. Lead me.
Bro. All right, so I only get two of the reveal things. So I gotta waking up the big guys at the start was probably a bit of a problem. That probably wasn't a good idea. See, I don't want to play the stages. I just want to read the story. Stupid. How's the game going? This game sucks. Yeah, so we'll have to do Far-Tooth like back here, so I don't wake those guys up, because I gotta keep Far-Tooth out. I had like no money.
A new challenge.
Okay, so we do that so we don't end up like, oh fuck. Okay. All right, put Gravel there, I guess, to take the hit.
Feels fresh. A tail like a shooting star. That's
Okay.
what they say.
No way you woke up still. The dodge. Brother.
私がお守りします
Had that neural already. I don't even know if she can hit the guy over there. Heal her!
この力
Feels bad to lose your target, doesn't
Whew.
it?
Just like the
Punk,
old
get out
days.
here.
No.
Punk, get out here. We need your taunt. Okay. Put that one there. And then Blemish Shine's the next one to get up, and she's going over there. Oh, shit.
私がお守りします
Okay, there. No, we're good. Okay. Oh, I forgot these guys haul ass in the dark. They be running.
私がお守りします
All right, Minar skill up. Might as well go.
Tail like a shooting star. That's what they say.
You there? Yeah, definitely have to just like park it in the back here. To be mindful of these freaking fellas. Okay, and you can hear Minar up as well from right there. Okay, we got a good thing. We got a good thing going. His taunt is actually so good against the archers. I should have deployed him last time. Unk still got it, baby. Did he see it? Did I see what? Something else?
Any instruction? Come on. Let's pick up the pace.
Something else happened? Got this shiny like that, I guess.
Let's put an end to this. You can't beat me. Accept your defeat.
Platinum. He's still taking all the
この
hits.
力どうか受け止めてください
Uh, gravel.
Your shadow.
Almost Union Cleanup Squad. That's the name of these guys. Minar's taunt is the reason why S15 IS3 is possible. That's crazy. His defense is getting low. I know. I'm
Feels fresh every
Flame
day.
tail.
Bad to lose your target, doesn't it?
Beep beep locked
Beep,
on
beep.
target
oh,
I'm fully
lock in.
still haunts my mind.
He still got it.
飛べ
He still got it. I don't know what skill Nightingale's on, but I think I need to change her skill.
Yes,
No!
ever echoes in our souls.
Justice Knight! Shining! Only 6 more guys. We're fine. We're fine.
私がお守りします
We're fine. No, you get those. You get those ones. You'll be fine.
Already, I'm here for you. Feels fresh every. Come on. Let's
Let's see
pick up
what
the
skill
pace.
Nightingale's on. Like I said.
Das ist keine Arena. Narben werden hier nicht besorgt.
Yeah, whatever you say. The leg breakers. Uh-oh. Your Nightingale's E1. Oh shit, she is. I thought I'd promote her. Well, I think she's still on skill 1
Already,
too.
don't worry.
The match is starting now.
Go get him, level 1 Ashlock.
Ich werde die Poesie ist Stoff aus den Fäden unserer Gedanken.
Oh, this is skill 2. Maybe I should E2 her then. Oops. Get Justice Knighted. Beep, beep. All right, we made it. We survived. Don't worry. We still got it. Flametail's alive. Ashley. Sona, thank goodness you're okay. You fooled Roy, huh? What a performance. How did you pull it off? I imagine how it'd feel if I actually lost you. Oh, a method actor. Where are the others? Iwona's hurt. Bad. She'll live. Iwona. Ejected clicking noises. She's the one who fought most like a warrior. She stood firm to the very end. Justine and Plastic's gone to deal with Platinum. We have to hurry and help them. No need. She's gone. We aren't so rusty that the two of us can't take her on. She's not that strong. Where's Justina? Huh? Where's Justina, bitch? Don't tell me something happened to her and your slimy ass got away. Today's matches must continue as normal. Is that understood? We made sure the major competition venues are fully operational. Good. Keep the spectators calm. Tonight's match must go off without a hitch. Remember, it's not just the audience. After all that ruckus, the directors will be paying keen attention to this event. If we perform well, we'll all get hefty bonuses. If not, understood. And I appreciate your efforts, Mob. Mob! I don't know why I don't prepare for him to show up.
Don't mention it. I'm honored to commentate tonight.
I suppose it goes without saying, but pretend as though nothing happened last night. Of the 4 events tonight, the match between the Radiant Knight and the Nightmare Knight would undoubtedly be the hottest one. However, after the infected instigated an incident of such scale, the board of directors isn't very keen on letting the Radiant Knight continue her streak.
So, they want the judges to disqualify her?
We'll make a decision as the competition evolves, but you must convey to the audience how reasonable it is once the judges make the call. As for the Blood Knight, we've already sent someone to work this out with the Crimson Chalice nightclub. We should come to a decision on that matter soon. As for the matter on hand, the Radiant Knight and Nightmare Knight, they're just 2 maniacs.
Understood. I'll head off and prepare the match.
Just doing his job to his best. Almost to a fault. Oh, he's angry. What's the matter? You look pale. Darksteel disappeared after the blackout. All 3 of them. This is still confidential, but several of the KGCC executives were assassinated during the blackouts. Things are hectic at the crime scene. All evidence points to the infected, but I don't think it was them. The infected aren't that good. As we speak, something terrifying is slowly unfolding. You mean? Yes. The Armorless Union has betrayed us. Good. Only good thing they've done so far. Nightmare Knight! Bayard, do you always have so much free time on your hand? Don't you got anything better to do, old man? Look who's talking. Aren't you a titled Major Knight? You have no training grounds. You don't have so much as a home. Do you seriously wander the streets of the Grand Knight territory day in and day out? When a hunter loses his way in the forest, he will naturally provide for himself and build himself a wooden shed. You're standing in one of the greatest cities of the world right now. City! City! It's just like in A Bug's Life when Flick arrives at the city and he just walks around and he's like, City! I always think of that. Bluey. Think of that dream. City! There's no shot that's a 7T EV right? City? Or is there... What shows up if we just type in city? City. Gives me yatta! Yatta! Let's see. City. Nothing for city. They got city boy. Other ones that's just like the word city. We do have the city animation. City the animation. Looking for Gold City. Wouldn't that be good? Wodoshi is Tomo. Is there a Gold City? Are there Gold City emotes? I don't think I've looked. Try one word. This is one of the first one that shows up. There she is, guys. Look, it's my favorite Uma. Gold. Anatomically correct Gold City. Oh, it's terrible. Anyway, Gold City a long way. The crust is this piece. The long way. It's anatomically correct Gold City, I guess. It's not loading on stream. Yeah, no, it won't until next stream probably. Anyway, city. The unusual roar stuns the old knight. Everyone in their vicinity are staring at them as though they are wild beasts of the forest. The city is a symbol of weakness. Right after this civilization conquered barbarism, they built their tall towers here. In these towers, humanity is no longer necessary. What are you even on about? Karalki has warriors worthy of fighting. Here, they have warriors worthy of my trust. Yet they are all resisting this city. The obedient are frail, the rebellious are eternal. This is a symbol of civilization's corruption, knight. We must return to those times of blood and glory. Son, you're living in the past. I live in glory. He lives in glory, bro. That era is not yet behind us, and I hope to experience it tonight. Well, I've got no more to say to you then. Margaret will win. She has the scent of a hero. I only hope her talents have not been eroded by the hustle and bustle of this era. Nothing like the zoomer longing to be a boomer.
Welcome to the Cashmere's Major, and welcome to tonight's Cashmere's Major. What? As the events continue, we're getting bigger and bigger audiences joining us here in the arena. I'm honored to announce today that the cumulative spectator count and the total prize pool have once again pushed to the highest numbers in the history of the Major. There's no doubt Cashmere's has a bright future ahead.
Bro is the propaganda machine. Scent of a hero he's been sniffing? How well do you think it could smell under that mask? Yes, for all the elite guard types about a half hour ago, pop them into the Arknights channel. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is it just ones that I've seen? Or is it all of them? The Trilby Ashers. Oh my god, the Rhine Lab dudes. Is there BGM? Yeah, it's kind of quiet. I tried to turn it up a little bit. All right. Let's see. Oh, the gun light. That's right. Oh, the yeah, the freaking, what do you call them? Oh my god, what's the Ayer dudes? Yeah. The Lytanians. Oh, the dudes from IS4, Emperor's Blade. The Rim Billeton guy. The Rim Billeton guy, thank you for that. Incredible. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, they all look so cool. Some of them just have so much more aura. Very large cone. I thought he was just like a worker guy. Or is that literally like our only exposure to Rim Billy? Can't I go to the arena to watch the match? Margaret should have gotten some tickets, no? Silly girls, you want to be attacked by the Armless again? We're openly standing up against the Armless Union. Do you know what that means? We have to keep a low profile. If we're going to fight them, we might not even be able to stay in the Grand Knight territory. You say as you're staying at the bar that already got attacked by the Armless Union and is their first spot beside your house to check to see where you guys are. Yeah, okay, good job. Honestly, I really have no idea how things turn out this way. Left-hand knight still around? If it isn't Shardy's lackey, huh? Hello, Sir Titus. You can sit. Becoming a spokesman has really lifted your spirits, hasn't it? He stands up a little taller, that's for sure. Not at all. Damn. You were given those orders in such a perilous situation. Did you not find it at all strange under those circumstances? Mr. Sharney left in such a hurry. There were a lot of things I never had the chance to ask him. Do you want to ask him? I'm somewhat well connected with the KGCC. If it pleases you, I can help you find out where Shardy was exiled. Doesn't he have to shut him up or something too? Doesn't he have like a little side quest he needs to do? I don't remember how that where he landed there. Pretty much a mining concentrated country, not much weaponry development. Yeah. I mostly fight bandits and slugs. True, yeah, mostly slugs, right? Because isn't what was Ray's job with the sand beast? It's basically the same as like the sending a bird into a coal mine. Send the sand beast out there to see if it's too gross, too yucky. You seen the huge Rim Billeton logo on every power tool century? I mean, yeah. You're right. Don't get the wrong idea. Losing to the Radiant Knight again proved to me that I'm not the Titus Topola who defeated 7 knights with one hand anymore. Before I retire, I have to curry favor with you, spokesman. What's that look for? To tell the truth, I never expected this from a man of your caliber. You're the core of the Blade Helmet Nightclub, once a top 4 hopeful and a candidate for the title of a Grand Knight. I never imagined you would entertain the idea of retirement yourself. You're so prideful in the arenas, I thought you would... It's not easy to be a competition knight, Malkowitz. Outside the arena, we're no different than you, and we need an exit strategy. I'm plenty satisfied just to be able to fight this far with all 4 of my limbs intact. Times for ideals are over, Malkowitz. Damn, I wasn't expecting some spitting coming from that guy of all people, right? Checking tunnels for hazardous conditions. Yeah, the canary. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's what the sand beasts are for. There you go. BGM's a little bit louder now.
In tonight's match, not only will we get to see 2 of the biggest names in the tournament duking it out, but we have 2 independent knights facing off. We haven't seen a spectacle like this in years. No corporate sponsorship, no nightclub training or support. If they need their helmets polished and weapons sharpened, they have no one to rely on but themselves. Yet they both stand here today in the arena, and one of them is a former champion. All eyes are on our champ, eager for her return. Please welcome the young legend, the champion from the Neuro family, the Radiant Knight, Margaret No!
Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
And on this side, the descendant of a race left on the pages of the history books, a rare Karanta, war god scions who flay the years past. We could go through the entire history of knight sports and find no one with purer blood, purer honor, or a purer might than him. Now, here comes the lone wanderer from the grasslands, the last Keshig, Nightmare Knight, Tola!
Tola is his name. The way he's standing. What's this? The knight...
What's this? The Knight's Moor's horn? The match is off to a fiery start. Will the champion fall to the ancient race? Will this new conquest be cut short by the Radiant Knight? Let us...
He's literally hitting the Benny stand. Increasingly see why Minar's like that. I mean, yeah. He's justifiably tired old man. Thank you, Bluey, for the Gigantify emote. I should really make a Benny 2.0 stand, shouldn't I? Radiant Knight.
Oh, Nightmare suddenly slammed his spear into the ground. What's he doing? Is he saluting his opponent?
I've been waiting for this moment for far too long. Cashimir's knights have been a disappointment. I've heard you from Master Vogelwine, Nightmare. What are you seeking? I am seeking my fate, Pegasus. Does your fate stay this night? All who belong to my ancient race must set off on a Kagan quest when they come of age. None of us know what awaits us during our Kagan quest, but it is only when our journey is at an end that our lives have truly begun. Whether we fight fierce beasts or visit foreign lands, a Knight's Mora who finishes his Kagan quest will know its meaning by the journey's end. Journey's end, like free reign. You said the name of the thing. Runging, though. Yeah, still kind of, though. He has an order, a quite grand one, even. Reminds me, I still haven't uninstalled that from my computer. I still have Valorant installed. I gotta uninstall Valorant. Shit. Then we become plumules of terror itself, spreading fear as we make our way across the lands. Only by knowing the world will we know our destiny. Have you found your Kagan quest meaning yet? Not yet, Pegasus. The road ahead is like a forest shrouded in fog. I truly hope that you will be my meaning. Come. Whoa. I think she's for the ladies, sir. Are you Plastic Shishowitz's family? Justine is still alive. Is this Riz? Is it?
Who are you?
I'm a knight. A friend of his who's a knight. Have you been mistreated in any way at all? Mistreated? I'm not sure I follow. That day, a knight in white told me that Chezowitz was killed by an enemy he made in the arena. After that, she brought us here, and we've been hiding ever since. Platinum did that? Oh, I forgot she mentioned that in Pinus, I think, right? It was either Pinus or really early in this story. Platinum did that. I got this from Chezowitz. Oh, this is the wood carving I gave him. Where is he? Is he doing okay? I'll take you to him. Hell yeah. Then, like, let's make a deal. As long as you can promise me that you will never again make an enemy of the Armless Union, I can tell you where your wife is. What? What about the kid, though? She with the kid? And you, Fartooth, convey this to everyone in Pinus Sylvestris. There's been some issues within the Armless Union, even I noticed. And, like, no one wants to be used for no good reason. That obviously sucks. Unbelievable. Can you alone represent the will of the entire Armless Union? I mean, you may be Platinum. But, like, I'm still only middle management, huh? Yeah, like, that's the deal. Most of the Armless were hired by the KGCC. I'm only here to manage things for them. And, like, no one can stop the board of directors' plans. Still, though, wouldn't things be a lot easier for you if us middle managers stopped doing anything? You're right. It would. And, like, after all, the board has been pretty angsty lately, and our new recruits kind of subpar. Is she saying that in front of other dudes? Maybe not. These guys suck. What's that? Was the Armless Union who took out the power? Roy even wrecked the server room and laid the blame on us. Is the Armless Union trying to shake off the board's control? So we've been used right from the start? Our fight, our sacrifice, all of it. Sorry. Justice Knight. No. After the Candle Knight rescued me, I ran into Ioletta. The Grand Knight? You met the Grand Knight? Wait, that's her title? Is the Grand Knight? That's sick. That's a title. That's a damn title. Holy crap. She's a little younger and kinder than she seems on the papers and TV news. She agrees to give us all the legal status we wanted. Our deal still stands. Ashley, do you have the chip? Of course. But as things stand right now, the public thinks the infected are the blame for everything that happened. Are we putting our trust in the Adeptus? Aren't they the ones who kind of set up Area Zero as it is? Sona, does this legal status actually mean anything anymore? She's the Adeptus. Yeah, I remember that. I just don't remember who's in charge of what necessarily in certain cases. They all kind of like overlap slightly. It's like probably a slightly complicated Venn diagram. But all the important thing to know is that there's all the internal like strife. So, flame tail.
Words can't describe how I feel right now. No doubt all of you are already familiar with the Radiant Knight's strength, but look at Nightmare Knight. See the stunning techniques this warrior of yore has in store for us. This is just unbelievable. Neither of them are using any serious arts. This is a contest of pure combat and weapon prowess. This is more over the top than any action blockbuster I've ever seen. Look at their lightning quick moves, their powerful slashes. It's only been 10 minutes, but the whole arena's already absolutely stunned.
Look, check out Nightmare Knight's moves. He's on the same level as the champions. I knew he'd be worth keeping an eye on. I spent 400 on him. An extraordinary match. I've never seen anything like the way the Knight Spoiler wields his weapon. It's like the campaign Knight's techniques, but also not quite the same. What's the matter, Left-Hand Knight, sir? Looks like we have an unexpected guest in the audience. The rumors from the other day are true then. Is it Holland? What do you mean? Oh, it's you! Not quite. A ray of silver light stands solemnly in the corner of the audience at the very back. His presence may be matched by none, but even he is engulfed by the audience's cheers and screams. And she's here. My first time to watch the Major up close like this. It makes me want to vomit. And what's so revolting about this, Liam? I see. I know your answer now. In that case, from your point of view, what do you think of these two knights in the arena, the Knightsmore and the Pegasus? I have to admit, their techniques are beautiful. The Knightsmore may not be a battle-hardened veteran, but a certain obsession has driven him to become a true warrior. As for Margaret, what's wrong? I thought your eyes on this would be sharper than mine, Grand Master. She's far too different from what she used to be. Rhodes Island changed you. Ha!
The exhilarating exchange of blows is ground to a halt. This is the first time the storm of battle has paused. Don't these two need to breathe? Are these moves even possible for mere mortals?
Beautiful swordsmanship, Pegasus. Likewise. You excite me. This guy's a freak, actually. The aura farmers, they're here, they arrived. Everyone's aura farming here. Did you know, according to legend, the Kagan once lost to a Pegasus with golden blood in his younger years? I'm curious, is there really a Karanta in this world with golden blood in her veins? That sounds like some freaking... Sorry to disappoint, but the blood on my face is red. Warm-up is over, Radiant Knight. You live up to your name, and so... The air is starting to freeze. It isn't until the audience come back to their senses that they notice they forgot to breathe. Is it fear? Why are they afraid? The entire audience, including all the knights, feel a strange sense of repression. Let reality give way to me. This is the first time Margaret has used her art subconsciously in the arena. The intense radiance is almost like that of the sun, lighting up the vast night sky. Despite the blinding light, the young Knightsmore stands unflinching as ever. Just as the name implies, a knight competition is nothing but a competition. However, in this instant, Margaret feels something. It's the same aura that she has felt from her strongest enemies. Catastrophes, the wails of the infected and the roars, the blood of the infected in their last struggles on the brink of death. The young Knightsmore has never seen any mountains of corpses or seas of blood for himself. Yet his lineage taught him how to control fear the moment he was born. His pure lineage. What was that sound? What is this? Some sort of near light? This light is close by? It's nearby? This near neural light? No way. Just enjoying the fight, let him be. Thank you for the hydrate. It's getting too freaky. Ancient language. The young hunter sets out on his Kagan quest. From dreams he goes towards the shores of gold. A halberd in hand, stained red with blood of kin. Halberds are sweet. We love halberds. A tragic yet heroic song, telling an ancient story. Ha!
What just happened? Some kind of arts? He used some arts, and everyone in the arena is feeling a sensation, I guess.
Kind of sensation, mob. What does this arts do? Bluetooth boner pills or something?
But with a single step, Nightmare Knight roused up a blast wave that slammed right into the artificial boulders. What a fierce strike. The Radiant Knight had no choice but to fall back. A strike that pushes back a champion. A strike that dispels her light. Even the most radiant of lights cannot stop the Knightsmore's conquest.
There's no applause. Everyone's immersed in these emotions. That strike. Did you notice something? Any other knight would be dead by now. He's doing this for real. He's fighting to the death in the arena? He's the real deal. Just a lost child. Poor kid. What's going on?
What? So sudden? You sure? This just in. The arts that Nightmare Knight just used have been deemed an adverse effect on our audience members. And judges. This is a clear violation of Articles 3 and 7 of the Major's rules. Competition nights may not harm or threaten the safety of the persons or property of the audience, and competition nights may not in any way interfere with the judge's ability to make subjective rulings. Damn it, this is way too much of a stretch. Couldn't they have at least picked a better time? This match is now over, so...
Come! Light. Gather round.
What's going on? It's like the Knights didn't hear our ruling. The match is over. Separate immediately and wait for the judges.
Ha! Ah, what beautiful sword hand. In the blink of an eye, right before my blade could slice your skull, you countered my attack. You've witnessed death. You've witnessed cruelty. You tremble in the face of neither fear nor me. Strong opponents and insurmountable difficulties do not frighten me. On the contrary, the paralysis and degeneracy this city shows even right this moment are much more terrifying than you.
Somebody stop these two. Pull them apart.
Good luck, bro. Modern Cashmere's is indeed sickening. Come, let fear open the eyes of these spectators. Show them just what it is they are watching. Timothy, that's enough. What? A figure reminiscent of blood fissures the earth. The ground between the two is cleaved apart by a giant axe appearing from thin air. I said that's enough. The match is over. It's you, the Blood Knight. He's back.
Who could have known? No one could possibly have anticipated that the one who would finally put a stop to this unstoppable battle would be Cashmere's Crimson Goblet, the hero. Dickaiopolis. Dickaiopolis. It's not an easy name to remember, but be sure not to take your eyes off this. That's the champion of the Cashmere's Major, undoubtedly the most popular of them all. The God of War from Minos, the Blood Knight!
Yo, more Minos representation, no way. Hang on one second. More Minos representation. Holy crap. I just gotta take care of something really quick. Give me 22 seconds. What the? There you go. Blood Knight's back, baby. Was this his second appearance this story so far?
Thank goodness he showed up. Guess I put on a decent enough show today. Hey, what if you go check on the spokesman and tell me how he's reacting?
Dickaiopolis. A Minoan name, so he's the infected who took the title 3 years ago. It was my first time seeing the Blood Knight fight in person too. What a potent aura. Everybody's got aura, I tell you. How tall is bro? He's got to be like 7 feet tall, right? Takes up like the whole screen.
Whoa, the Blood Knight leaped into the arena and he's walking towards our brawling contestants. It's been years since Cashmere's has seen something like this. 2 champions. We have 2 champions on the same stage. What a sight to behold. Of course. The man standing on the other side isn't exactly your average Joseph either. Not having just demonstrated his immense strength. What's more, the Cashmere's last night's more we're talking about. This here, everyone, is $1 million marvel. Do not forget this moment. This is one for the history books.
You, another champion. Your next opponent is me, Knights Mora. And my next opponent is you. We gotta fight him? Ha! Ha 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 ha! I sense you imply I will lose to you. Absolutely. A few centimeters above neural. Oh, okay, that's not that bad. Big bull man. How will a phantom who lives in the past possibly defeat me? You infected, I look forward to the day I fight against you. Do you think you can just walk away? Ha! Knights Mora, you should understand that you can only instill fear in those who live in the present. He managed to deflect that strike from such an angle. We will meet on the field. You guys are on the field. Margaret turns around to look at the axe-marked ground. The Blood Knight walks over to retrieve his weapon. It seems as though blood is spilling out of the lifeless fissure in the earth. That's terrifying. Hey, we did it! Good job, Nightingale. Man, that skin is so good. It's might be one of my favorite skins in the game. NL8. Did we read this? I don't think I read the stage. After Dream. Dreams are an extension of one's beliefs. From the traveler who knows no pause to the dazed warrior to the butcher looking up at the sky. Next one, the last Keshig. The Knights Mora looks back at his past life. The old knight squats before the yellow sand with tears in his eyes, his Kagan sharpening, his machete not far away. We got two blue boxes yet again. We got some natural light. Natural, in quotes. The Kagan quest has come for me. Come for me? It's what? It's... Oh my god. Can't stop coming. Turn it up. All right, NL8 before. Let's keep it going. Do I E2? Oh, Shining's only level 1. Maybe that's more my problem. Yeah, so she does the skill 2 is Burial. What's her skill 3 again? I forgot. The increased art dodge and res. Yeah. The phantoms. We'll just keep her E2 max for now. I'll level up Shining a little bit.
The power to merely heal wounds is not enough.
Talent improved. Black Fiend's protection.
Medic's hand cannot reach all those in need.
Oh, Shining. Next heal grants a barrier. Perfect. We like that. All right, bring this up. Bring it a 50. Much more modest.
The power to merely
50.
heal wounds is not enough.
All right, good. Perez with increased art dodge and getting this taunt. Oh, that's right. You see a doctor about that? About what? Wait, what did I do? About something. Oh, can't stop coming. No, I mean it's intentional. Don't worry. Other than the Arknights doctor, no, don't worry, Cinder. Don't listen. Close your ears. All right, Shining's leveled up a little bit more. Maybe bring Viviana up to 50 as well. A little bit more ground power.
Aufzeichnungen meiner eigenen Kämpfe auf dem Bildschirm zu betrachten. Für einen kurzen Moment kam es mir vor, ich wäre noch immer in Kazimierz.
Of course. What did she say, guys? I'm gonna check to make sure everyone is, because everyone that I've checked hasn't had their skill leveled up. Blundershines is, right? Yeah, she's got masteries on skill too. Bartooth also should be fine, yeah. Part of me wants to I'm considering the possibility of using one of the max level things on Flametail, but I think I need to wait until after the arc's over, because we'll need to have our post Casimir's debrief, right? Where we say, all right, you know, who did you guys think was going to be my favorite during the arc? Who actually was my favorite? You know, so we'll see. I see. Understood. I was counting on you. You know what? Oh, so I'm counting on you to know. Oh, okay, good. Our champion, having appeared out of nowhere, has put a stop to the battle with a thunderous momentum. Last night's match was cut short when Nightmare Knight's arts were ruled a violation, and the one who stopped things from getting even further out of hand was the hero, the Blood Knight. The match between the Radiant Knight and the Nightmare Knight ended in a tie, and Nightmare will be facing the Blood Knight, whose opponent has dropped out in his next round. A tie? Nightmare broke the rules. Shouldn't they have promoted the Radiant Knight to the next round? Oh, that's what they did rather than... Okay, I see. They don't want to let an infected to just move up the ranks like that, of course. They haven't even talked about, or they haven't talked about in a while, the fact that she's not really infected. She's a fraud. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Where's Shezwitz? He's with his family. Give him some time. To be honest, I didn't really care much about him to begin with. Oh, Ashlock. Stone cold. Best line you've had in this entire story. We can tell. True enough. Were you trying to hide it? Look at her face. Still alive. Real flesh and blood, right? The city makes us forget it a lot, but we're all alive. We should have our own choices, our own lives, instead of drifting about in the endless beating waves, never to find out who we really are. A battle of a lifetime between the Blood Knight and Nightmare Knight will begin tomorrow evening. Be sure to tune in to the Night of Nights channel tomorrow at 8 o'clock for the best competition experience. Everyone is alive. Let's go. Dude sucked. Literally. Yeah, my name. If you need me, no worries. No worries. Get that work done, Cinder. Lock in. They never said Margaret's uninfected. Right, but well, yeah, sorry. Like, no one's talked about it in the story. I think it was probably mentioned more in Maria Nerl at this point. About the reality of that sitch. But still. Just don't worry about it. But like, it's got to become public knowledge-ish at some point, right? Like, they got to talk about it again? I don't know. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, Justice, you're okay. Ivona, you can't get up yet. Come, I'll help you. Heh, thanks, Ashley. I thought I had exclusive rights to the nickname Ashley. Ha, let me borrow it for a while. You're gonna have to pay for using my trademark. Ivona, that day. Yeah, I saw the Blood Knight silhouette. There were traces of blood arts. It's a really awful kind of arts, as things are. Just casting normal arts is enough to make me ache. I can't imagine how much pain the Blood Knight has to bear controlling arts like that. The Blood Knight, he's strong. Everybody knows. It's thanks to the Blood Knight that the infected won the right to fight in the Major. We became the KGCC's playthings. We lost our dignity and freedom, but we're still alive. It's only by staying alive that we have the chance to run. Between the Radiant Knight and the Blood Knight, who do you support, girls? The Blood Knight, no doubt about it. He's the one who opened up the future for us infected. I can kind of respect that, honestly. But what we need is an unflagging fight instead of the status quo, so I choose the Radiant Knight. And you? I pick Sona. Oh! Now kiss. You can do that? Sona doesn't even say anything. Put my bet down the Blood Knight is Benny's favorite? Nah, I don't think so. Too macho man for me. Like, you called? The board has made their decision. Area 0 will be wiped clean. What do you mean by that? Our current strategy with the infected is a mistake. Oh, that's what you mean by that. A mistake, huh? Moreover, Rhodes Island's leader has been digging too deep into the Area 0 affair. This is a lapse on the Armorless Union's part. Well, she's been busy, you know? She's got, like, vacations to plan and, like, midriffs to show off, you know? It's not her fault. She's just a girl. Several executive directors are strongly demanding the Armorless Union eradicate this threat. Do not let this Rhodes Island's medical team leave Cashmere's alive. She would never. Any issues? Malquist, do something. None, but like, this is only an order from several executive directors and not the whole board, right? That is not for you to question. We have authority over your command. Like, a point of order, it's Mr. Malkowitz over there who has authority over me. Malkowitz, you know what to do. Don't do it. Don't do it. You won't. You won't. You would never. I knew it. On a BGs, bro. I don't want to listen to the BGs. The BGs are 70 years old. Do it. No! Are you hurt? Yeah, probably when I blocked his strike. I couldn't feel a thing at the time, but it might have bruised a bone or two. Hold still. Let me see. You need a doctor. This will affect your performance. Maybe put some ice on it. Thanks, Maria. Put some ice on it. Did you try putting it in rice? All right. Can't we heal this with arts? That'll alleviate the pain and help the wound heal, but if she's gotten any broken bones, she could end up worse in the future if we don't take proper care of them. What do we do? You're up against the Wind Knight next match. That's a strong opponent. If you have to fight this hurt, Wind Knight, aka Windy. Windy's in the major? No way. Do you have the shirt? I don't want the shirt. I don't want these freaking shirts. I'm gonna throw them out. No, I'll probably donate them. Don't worry so much. How am I supposed to not worry? It's just a minor injury. I'm more than used to this. It's only a flesh wound. You call this minor? Margaret, you've worked so hard and you've gotten so strong. What's it all for? Call this minor a minor. To become a champion, you cannot surmount the rule setters within their own rules. Isn't that what Uncle said? Mm-hmm. But that's just because Minar... No, I get it. He's right. But it's not the rule setters that we need to defeat. We need to break free of the rules. We need to teach those who have been tamed to rise up. Help those who have fallen to regain the light. Uncle Minar, he doesn't believe that there are still those who would follow a lighthouse's beam and charge into the storm. But I don't agree with him. If we can dispel this darkness, the people will push forward. I love the both like literal and metaphorical light analogies that keep showing up. I meant to comment on this earlier during the blackout, but like Neural's arts being like of light, yeah, the light being nearby maybe. But anyway, all the like literal and metaphorical darkness that the infected are like going through, right? And Neural being the light to kind of guide them is really fun. Back at the bar. We get this as like a background. It's it's a pretty fun background, not gonna lie. Need to listen to the doctor and rest up for a few days. Your next match is against the Wind Knight, right? If you don't recover by then, it won't go well for you. Don't end up like me. I knew my arm was no good, but I pushed myself even further. This is what I got. Right, you needn't worry about me. Margaret, look. Ta-da! New gauntlet? Already? That's amazing. I thought it'd take you till tomorrow. It probably would have taken me another 2 or 3 days if I was working on it by myself. We didn't adjust your gauntlet around your new weapon last time, not that we know where to start. That taught us a lesson. It really got Maria working. Maria, I know some excellent craftsmen. Perhaps I should introduce them to you. Really? Where are they from? All over. Ursus, Lathanian, Higashi, Laterano, you name it. Come back to Rhodes Island, baby. Silverland Section 2, true. That's the neural family for you. You right. Whoa, that's like a whole guild of master craftsmen. Why would a pharma company need so many craftsmen, though? You'll just have to find out for yourself. This reminds... wait, why does the pharma company need so many craftsmen, you know? Sometimes there's questions you don't actually want the answers to, I think. Like, why does this pharmaceutical company have a near military army, you wonder? That is a good question. What's up, Hunter? Welcome in. How's it going? Chapter 11, does Lindinum have artillery mechanic? Was that chapter 10s? I think it was just chapter 10s. I could be misremembering. But how you doing? Welcome in. That's why I was just looking. I got an email notification for your follow, but for some reason it didn't pop up. But welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I think it was 10. Most chapters will have their own mechanics typically. Well, welcome in. How you doing? Are you working through the main story currently? This reminds me, there was this one year when Uncle Minar bought you a small drone for your birthday. You had the thing torn apart that afternoon. Hell yeah. I put it back together after that, though. That's always fun, right? Taking stuff apart and putting it back together. I was shocked, you know. It might not have flown again after she put it back together, but I never expected the kid to have such amazing talent. I half expected Maria to become a knight back then, though. Otherwise, I'd have entrusted her with my workshop. Better get on that, Cole. Who knows when you'll kick the bucket. What? Curse me now, are you? You want to pursue your interests, Maria? I don't know yet. Ha, Maria's still young. I just know that it's been a very long time since we talked like this. Oh, I forgot to bring the restoration gel. We still have to try out the new gauntlet. The match is coming up soon, isn't it? I'll head back to the workshop now. She's gonna get jumped again. Margaret, those are some serious injuries. But, what's that noise? She's gonna get jumped again. She's gonna get Cog unquested. The Knight's Mora drags his weapon across the floor, sending tiny sparks everywhere. God damn it. Enraged, he mutters to himself. He has made his way here following only the smell of the light. Ah! You are not her. Right, you are her sister. Where is she? You want Margaret? Why? Our battle has not yet ended. But the match is over. The match? My Kagan quest's purpose is not a mere match in a competition. The Radiant Knights is an essential part of this path. Our holy battle should not have been interrupted. And you just have to defeat the Blood Knight and fight my sister the next round. so literal. The newspaper. Oh, we're gonna read the we gotta read the newspapers after we're done. Want to push the main story? Hell yeah, nice. Chapter 13 module. Hey, you know what? The way I see it, you'll get there. I think most folks will recommend doing events just for like materials and stuff, but there's no wrong way to play. But yeah, she's so literal. Enough. Yeah. Competitions, the major, they are all for show. You heard the rules, you heard the crowd. Couldn't you feel how laughable and blasphemous it all was? Hey, this CG again. Is this the major? What is it you won? What did you get from all this? Glory, wealth, your family's honor, but what is it you're missing? What is it you're missing? Without much time to think about it, as if in pure response to the cheering all around her, Maria holds up her sword high. Only the pain, sharp, radiating from her hand, overcomes the applause. Live for the applause, applause, applause. Do not take me for a jester, entertaining the masses. Oh man, he's a little self-aware. I am a descendant of the Keshig. I must complete my Kagan quest. Stand aside. I have no interest in frail children. The only business I have is for the Radiant Knight. No, I won't let you pass. Defender moment. You You are nothing but an affinity of the Radiant Knight. An affinity? Your dream is taken from another. Your conviction is borrowed. You use your young age as an excuse for your confusion, but what point is there? Hey, listen, nothing wrong with a little ignorance. The world can laugh at the Radiant Knight's stubbornness, but no one may refute the strength in her actions. Yet you are not even a knight. Good, she doesn't want to be. Now stand aside, lest my blade slice your throat open. No, I won't let you see my sister. Is she hiding? No, with her brilliant light, the Radiant Knight is above that. Then, is she injured? I cannot confirm nor deny that. You mean to tell me I injured her in our fight and I must wait until she recovers before our next match? Shameless! So heavy. That's heavier than Titus's lance strikes. Ha! Why am I... Look at you, already drowned in fear. You cannot wield your weapon in front of me. If we had met on the battlefield, you would already be dead. No, this has nothing to do with knights. I just want to protect my sister. The Radiant Knight is not for you to protect, you ignorant Pegasus. Get crossbowed. 3 shots. Gut. This arrow, a far cry from that blue archer. Him? Oh, you. Step away from the child, Knights Mora. Bayar, will you stand in my way too? Maria, quick, stand up. Come over here. Right. Are you nuts? This is not the first time you asked me this question. I thought at least you would. You have nowhere to go, kid. Tell me, where's your kaga? that was so good. All the like very serious lines is like, are you nuts? You've asked me this before. Where's the Keshik's banner? Where are their tents? It's been 1,000 years. Why live in that past? Why chase that tradition? What can all that bring you, kid? You get a flashback for Tola. Tola. Do your parents know where you are? Tola, your name means grasslands. You must take pride in your bloodline. Whensoever and wheresoever you stand, you must take pride in yourself. Tola, you must live as a normal Karanta. This is very simple. Study, grow up, learn a trade, and marry a beautiful wife. Or husband. Who cares? You do you. Bayar, I made up my mind when my mother died to the fangs of a wild beast. It was this nightmare of mine that made me a Knights Mora. What kind of nonsense are you on about? I have struggled for years in this country of knights, yet in the end I was guided to this path to fulfill my last ideals. Hold on. You can't seriously mean your journey was all for... Speak no more. You are old and frail, but it does not change the fact you once stood on the battlefields. If you insist on standing in my way, he's gonna cut him down. Then I shall trample upon you and destroy one of my last remaining blood kin with my own hands. Come. I shall charge you. What? Master Vogelwide, get out of here. Maria, you okay? I'm fine. We can't let this lunatic find Margaret, or else. You would stand in my way, so you will kill me. Do Knights of Cashmere's truly know what it means to fight to the death? No, you cannot possibly. Bayar, you are old. And you, naive Pegasus, you know nothing of the cruelty of this world. You know who does know of the cruelty of this world? My soldiers! You would interfere in my fight with her. You are sullying both our names and honor. Bayar, you are unk. No, honor doesn't matter at all. Then what does your sister fight for? You dare spout such blasphemy. You dare claim the Radiant Knight vies for the Major's title not to regain her glory. Whimpers. talking out his ass about the cruelty of this world. Yeah, he doesn't know nothing. Bro's just been walking around. He lives in a bubble. You heretic, raise your weapon. You will pay the price. I still won't let you pass. Ever. Hell yeah, Maria. Maria, hashtag not a knight. Oh god, we're gonna have to fight him in the stage, aren't we? It is called the last Keshig for a reason.
Will this battle be an interesting one?
There he is! The last Keshig Tola deals physical damage once to all operators with no visibility behind them. Uh-oh. Okay, so visibility behind them.
A new challenge.
There's not even a wall. There's not even a spot. Oh! She got hit with the fear. She got hit with a Pokemon. All right, where is he going? Going over here.
Just like the old days.
Feels bad to lose your target, doesn't
Get
it?
over here. I'm gonna have you cut him down. Step in and save your niece. Let's put Fartooth over here.
Fartooth Justina will be your
Fartooth
opponent.
Justina. Bam, 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 bam. When he pops out, we're gonna unk his ass. Oh crap.
Feels fresh every time. Feels bad to lose your target, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's put an end to this.
Uh-oh.
You can't beat me. Accept your defeat.
Please don't walk that fast. I gotta. Oh crap, they're walking kind of fast. Just in time.
The light holds resolute here.
There he is. Oh, get him.
Very tired.
Save your nieces. You got him. Unk still got it. Tola, the master of backshots. That's actually kind of crazy. It's a funny mechanic though.
That's what they say.
All right, let's get Nightingale right there. Oh damn!
Already, light, lead me. Deine Beine zusammenzubinden.
Arts damage that guy.
würde nicht beim Fliegen
Fartooth
helfen.
shooting all the way over there was kind of tight, not gonna lie. All right, you being over there will be good. Let's set up like platinum right here to
Nothing
help.
intercept.
Oh, the Candle Knight. Oh, I think Monarch's Taunt will keep platinum alive, I guess. You can put Shining right there.
Don't worry. Any instructions? Losing sight?
Then we still got the double robots. He's not in anywhere that can be healed, so he's gonna end up getting his shit rocked.
I'm fully prepared.
Let's retreat him. I guess I'll knurl her.
The winds are stirring. I can tell.
Another one. Yeah, get him, Fartooth.
Yes, I'm listening.
Oh, I forgot to change your skill.
Mind protect.
Bam, 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 bam.
Awaiting only your order.
この力、どうか受け止めてください。
There,
Deine
get going.
Beine zusammenzubinden. Feels bad to lose your target, doesn't it?
You there.
Pray for the habit compound.
Good job, Gravel. You're doing great. Shanker, stab a bitch.
飛べ。
Actually, that tile right. Oh, sorry, Gravel. I meant to you. That tile right there is actually kind of a good spot for to have the emblem. Pretty big brain, Benny. Nice job. Nice job.
私がお守りします。
Find him, get her ass. I would love to drop Unk there again,
Feels
but
fresh every- Come on, let's pick up the pace.
I barely see their health bars here, man. They're both charging up.
For you. Any orders for me?
Unk face that way.
Let's put an end to this.
Get Fartooth.
You can't beat me. Accept your defeat.
So Fartooth, shooting from across the map. She's so good. Deadeye is so silly. Hell yeah. Works really well. More like fold the night. Get him. Yo, hold on. Give Unk. Let Unk get this. Let Unk get this.
I'm fully prepared.
Get out of there, Platinum. Come on. Come on.
Ta-da.
Step into the light, you coward. Get unked. First try. That one felt good. I like that stage. That was fun. All right. The execution was good. Ah. Kid. That's enough. Don't push yourself. Man, Vogelwide's gonna die. I was just saying in chat earlier, or in Discord earlier, I was like, man, I don't care that much for him. Like, he's fine, but he's not really doing anything all that exciting, you know? He's gonna go down with aura like everyone else, I guess. Don't push yourself. No, Master Vogelwide, look at your hand. This isn't the first time. I'm used to it. It's over. Your strength is beyond my expectations. It was just enough to tide my anger. You too are a descendant. I shall not take your life, but you will get out of my way. So you got your heart set on dueling Margaret, huh? Wrong. I am merely continuing a fight that was cut short. What do you want? You're stubborn and mad. What are you looking for anyway? What is it that you actually want? You do not understand. Like hell I would. For that so-called tradition of yours, you gave up your whole life and everything ahead of you. It's all pointless. Did I need to give my life meaning? I just don't want to see you stay on this path of insanity forever. The Kagan quest is a coming-of-age tradition followed by a handful of tribes. Doesn't that make you still a child? Ah, I am done with you. Out of the way. Over my dead body. You will regret this, old man. Maria, what are you doing? You're hurt. This is my first time to see you so worked up, Knights Mora. Just taunting him. The shield of a knight is meant to protect people. That's what my sister told me. You said my conviction was borrowed. I've got nothing to say about that. But if I'm going to be scared to walk even well-lit roads, then there's really no point in the knighthood anymore. How dare you spout that nonsense about knights? Sorry, but I'm not a knight anymore. I just want to protect my sister. I can't let a psycho like you get in her way. Hell yeah, Maria, let's go. Arts, it's... A ray of light shines off the blood of Maria's face. Fragile and insignificant, it's true. If he gave it his all, the Knights Mora could easily have strangled the Pegasus to death. He is confident of that. Yet, why does the blood on her face have this radiant, golden shine? It's like that golden blood that he mentioned. Is it the light of arts turning it gold? A Pegasus whose name is bound to go down in history, yet so frail. Is it a mere coincidence? Master Vogelwide, go back without me. I'll hold him here. Drop the act, kid. He'll kill you. Don't worry. I'll stop him. She's got confidence always. She always has. He just left. He's walked away. Huh? Why are you turning around? You just left. Pegasus, you cannot grow stronger on the conviction of others, not unless you truly believe in it. And you do not. Damn. She's been on Fraud Watch for 2 events, arguably 3 events now, if you count Pinus. I still love her though. She's great. Dedication and sacrifice. These virtues border on self-destruction, and you possess them at birth. You taught me a lesson, Pegasus descendant. Damn. First saw Maria's bloodied face glow in the light. He's cute. What he was looking for, I guess. Perhaps. No, never mind. Tell the Radiant Knight that my bout with her has not yet ended. I am merely putting it on hold. I love that he just turned around and walked away. Perhaps. Perhaps what? Perhaps I would have made the same decision if I had been raised in the same environment as you. Never allow yourself to be so weak, Tola. Never. Tola. Travel. To really wait for this newspaper. Yeah, so that'll definitely be I think a next stream for sure. Perhaps we could get some dinner sometime. Hey yo, imagine that golden blood really is the move, I guess. Damn, I got golden blood, guys. Did you guys know that? It's actually honey mustard. I actually don't have any blood coursing through my veins. It's all just honey mustard. I should probably see a doctor. Ooh. The Radiant Knight, the Blood Knight, the Major has really heated up in the blink of an eye. If we go by points and nothing else, the finals should long have been in reach of the Radiant Knight. Doesn't that make you happy? If only the KGCC would let Neural take the crown. After the infected incident, will the people accept that? Neural's greatest challenge has only just begun. I like the poetic one. You mean the Blood Knight? No, you wouldn't say something so skin deep. Whatever's the case, I believe you and Neural will overcome. How are Ami and the medic operators doing? They're giving the infected knights checkups and treatment, just as always. Rhodes Island is plenty efficient. I can see why the Grand Knight trusts you so much. That said, I'm here right with you. And you haven't shown even a little bit of care for me. Oh! Honey mustard blood, soy sauce tears, mayonnaise. Yo, I haven't had, like, tuna salad in a minute. I was, like, really in the mood for, like, a sandwich because it was really sunny out. But I decided against it, but I probably gotta get some mayonnaise. White boy sauce. Wish the liquid flowing through me is Pepsi. Last I haven't been to the country for years. No Pepsi. That's for the best. Soda bad. Soda bad for you. They say drinking seltzer water instead, which is a step below. It's a good way to stop drinking soda, though. Yo! Welcome in, Raiders! Righto! Righto, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for the raid. How's it going? If you guys are new here, my name is Benny. We're silly pink hair Prince Boy on the internet. We are currently going through some near light. I almost said Berea Neural. Some Neural Light. Welcome in. How's it going? What are you guys up to? Righto, I didn't know you were streaming. I don't think I saw the notification. What were you up to? Welcome in. Gotta go. No worries, Righto. I totally get it. Same for anyone hopping in from the raid. If you guys got to do any sort of post-stream activities, whether that's lurking, kicking your feet up, relaxing, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink, you take care of yourself. That is most important. Were you doing Slay the Spire again? You are. Nice. How was it? And Nobu, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you doing? You were also doing Slay the Spire recently, if I'm not mistaken. I think at the same time? Question mark. Are you guys liking it? I've heard good things. I just, I don't really know. I don't know what it's about. Did it run together? Oh, that's what. Oh, nice. Awesome. That's super cool. I'll have to check out the VOD then, because I still don't really know what the game is about, but everyone that plays it, like, really, really likes it. And obviously, like, it got a sequel, so. It's about climbing the spire. Is that true? How do I slay it? How do I slay it though? Do I gotta act like the last night and start attacking the waves? Except attack the spire? Is that what I gotta do? You hit it really hard. Okay, write that down. But Nobu, welcome in. How are you doing? Anyone over here isn't following Nobu as well, definitely check them out. They're also super cool, super fun. Quick reminder for anyone who also follows Arknights, we keep things CN spoiler free here. But we're going through Near Light right now for the first time, which is really good if you guys haven't gone through it. Spoiler warning, of course. But it's been really good. I hope you guys get a chance to go through it if you haven't. And like I said before, right, so thank you again for the raid. Really, really appreciate it. I know you probably had to get going, but same for anyone hopping in. If you guys get to do any sort of post-stream activities, whether that is lurking, kicking your feet up, relaxing, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink, you take care of yourself. That is most important. Not to count a spoiler, but is the air any somewhat hard for you guys? I don't do Annihilation like ever. But I think it's the way that they work typically, Hunter, is they're like year-plus old mechanics with slight twists. And generally, I think like veteran players probably not too tough, but like I said, I haven't done one in a while. I think if you're fairly new, I think you'll want to do the ones in Lungmen first. Once you do those ones at 400, like finish those, get those fully checked off, and then go do the rotating ones. Though actually no, hold on, I could be wrong, because you can still get some rewards based on how much you clear, right? Yeah, Seaborn are always kind of problematic in their own right. Please know the mechanic and enemies tied to the stage, the even simple. Is it only ones from Path of Life then? I've already done them. Hell yeah, nice. That's right. Those are the only ones that I auto, so. This is the burst damage. True, yeah. Absolutely obliterated. Gotta get Jordy. I'm still Tefera. Gravel. Gravel wants head pats. Pat, pat, pat. Just like in Tomodachi Life, they all love head pats. That makes me kind of sad. Oh, there, Yoshi. You're right. I should thank you for all your help. What are you thanking me for specifically? All right, come on now. For being a diligent bodyguard, for giving us all of this invaluable intel while we have our hands tied, for chatting with me and helping me kill time. I kind of want to choose the bottom option. Oh, so our conversations are just a way to pass the time to you. No, I didn't mean it. You're such a tease. But in that case, I'll keep talking to you all you want. So, how will you thank me, Doctor? Pretend to take a walk outside so you can take a break and go shopping. What are you into? Rhodes Island got all kinds of people. Anything you want. What? Anything you want. Doctor, do you know what you're saying? Anything you want is pretty much the last thing you'd want to say when you're being interrogated. Interrogated? Most of us hand our decision-making power away, probably because we find it obnoxious, I think it's missing a word, to have to make decisions, but sometimes the one we give that power may have some unexpected ideas. Well then, Doctor, would you lean back, please? Sure. Sure. Close your eyes, okay? I wouldn't want anything to happen to them. Okay. And then... Doctor, don't open your eyes. Are we getting attacked? We almost just get jumped? If you see an armorless assassin's face, I'm afraid you won't be leaving Kashmir's alive. I can't let you bear all the risks. I've got to at least know what's going on, no? Open your eyes! Ah! Why do I feel like I've seen this before? This one's so good. Why do I feel like I've seen this before? Oh, I did see this before. It was in chapter 14. Or was it Babel? What's up, Skeek? How are you doing? It was in the scene with Teresa in the grass. Was that chapter 14 or was that Babel? I think it was Babel. He was like on a wall. Doesn't make this any less hype though. Hell yeah. Dude, I love the art style for this one. It's like a little different. It's like kind of like paint sketchy, but it's really good. Platinum did try. Wait, hold on. So that means that Malkowitz okayed it? Malkowitz, you son of a bitch. Malkowitz, I trusted you. He succumbed or succumbed. Platinum looks so hot here. I mean, like, she doesn't ever not look hot, but she looks so good. Her profile is so good. Succumb. Episode 4. I think it was 14. Just like people trusted Bernie Madoff. Yup. Exactly. So many people trusted Bernie Madoff. Yeah, I think it was either chapter 14 or Babel. Before the grass part when Teresa's talking about memories, the crazy CG in the background. Still busy now saying, Skeek! I'll remember you, Skeek. I long for your return to non-busy life. Simply too many people. Lean back and think of Victoria. Loki do kind of miss Victoria at this point. Man. Haspiner Explosion Chamber Island. It's pretty good. We just got, let's see, I added Germa. We just got a new expansion. Who else did I add? I added someone else too. Let's see, Sinjin, Germa. I added Hilda from Three Houses. That's what. A little long overdue. Anyway. Travel Platinum! They're fighting over me. They're fighting over me when you're adding your subscribers. I don't want to add real people. It's just like Agnes Digital said. Don't self-insert. Just let the ships be as they are, you know? But if we ever did one on stream, we could do some different people. Who knows? Like, you're not just a regular campaign knight, are you? The Armorless Union doesn't hold the patent on assassination, you know? Like, don't move or I'll cut your throat open. Now that won't do. I can't let you put the doctor's life in danger, even if it costs me my own. Like, it's just some foreign company. Is this one really worth giving your life for a night? The barcode on your arm. You're a purchased slave. Why so loyal to an outsider? Unfortunately, my desire to protect the doctor comes from the bottom of my heart. Gravel, you're so weird, but so sweet at the same time. Man, that CD was too good to only be on the screen for a few lines. At least it wasn't disrespected like the Viviana one. Like, I see. The Adeptus Spradelui arranged for a lackey like you to follow Rhodes Island around. They plan to use Rhodes Island to investigate Area Zero right from the start. Don't make our relationship sound so exploitative. That's right. If you gotta say it, we exploit each other. This is what you call a win-win situation. As long as we get along, right? Oh my god. A win-win situation. So, like, you're Rhodes Island's doctor. There's supposed to be a Cottis girl around, too. Don't you dare talk about her. Like, I'm not into hurting kids. Bumping you off should do the trick, right? You right. You do maintain the posture that you don't hurt kids. But I don't want to die. I'm good. I want to take you home, Platinum, and do whatever Gravel was just insinuating. Because yeah, if it wasn't for Gravel, we'd be dead. True, Platinum would have had our ass. How'd they even get in here? No, Naomi. It's the truth. Easiest decision of my life. Too bad. Amiya's Rhodes Island's true leader. Supreme leader, Amiya! CEO! The only good CEO. You really shouldn't underestimate Amiya, though. She's gonna get her shit rocked by Amiya in a second. Doctor, go on without me. I'll hold her here. Take Miss Amiya and leave this place. Look for someone from the Adeptus. Do her eyes look more red now, or am I seeing things? About to exploit Platinum. Give her a 60-hour work week. No, I'll give her all the vacation time she wants. What's up, Asa? How are you doing? Welcome in. She deserves to not work. Much like me, I don't want to work. I'm tired. How you doing, Asa? Welcome in. Happy Monday. I remember the Platinum meme. What do you mean? Which one? Gravel's activated. She got turned on. Do you think the light on the top? Oh, I see. Yeah. They're broken. Her eyes do turn red. Okay. There's many Platinum memes and they're all glorious. Yeah, send them all to me. And art of her like a cutting board. Ugh. Like, I'm not here alone. The Armorless Union already has you surrounded. You're not walking out of here. It's okay, Doctor. As long as I'm here, Doctor? Oh yeah, her eyes did just turn off. Like, shielding your own bodyguard? What's the idea? You'll give your life for someone else? Ah, so cute. I've got a job to do, though. A mission from the board of directors? What? If my guess is correct, the board didn't give you these orders. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Is it Misco Industries? Sun Shrubs Pharmaceuticals? Cloud Pharmaceuticals? Misco Industries is the only one I recognize. Of course, Rhodes Island is a threat to them. But does it matter if some foreign company knows the truth? I'm sure they have the power to silence Rhodes Island. Does it matter if some foreign company knows the truth? What they're really after, what they're really afraid of are the beasts sitting at the same table. They're afraid of their fellow men. Oh, Tag yourself on Sun Shrub. They're afraid of their fellow men. So, I'm guessing it won't be hard for you to kill me, huh? What's the rush? You on some kind of flexible work schedule? We talk about this and she's like, what's a flexible work schedule? Like, I put in for time off and it always gets declined. What do you mean? Your company allows for actual time off? Are you hiring? And we'll be like, yes. But for the interview process, it has to be in my hotel bed. And Gravel, you sit in the chair over there. And she's like, okay. And Platinum's like, what? And I'm like, what? And she's like, huh? And I'm like, what? And she's like, huh? And I'm like, huh? They're afraid of their fellow men, right? It was so good. Spin. Making moves in the background with a minigame. True. I wish I got to play the minigame. But I like how I was able to at least identify kind of what they were doing. I like how they canonized it a bit with the game in a sense. Ab Roller 1, you're gonna need to send that one. Chill after work. How's your life so far? Really enjoying it. Did you go through it a while back also? Like have you gone through the story? I'm really enjoying it. It's already a fanfic like that. No way. You should send it in Discord for science. What's the rush? You on some kind of flexible work schedule? Why don't you take a seat and catch a breather? She sits in the chair. What? That's crazy. Like, do you really understand what you're doing? Even with this campaign night in the way, I can... No, you can't. The spokesman personally oversaw our contract signing with our partners. Malkowitz has been very helpful. Would you like to know from a legal perspective where Rhodes Island stands? These all are sick. I like the line Malkowitz has been very helpful. As long as he... It sounds like he might have given us a heads up. Long time ago, back when I actually kept up with everything. That's fair. That's fair. I'm really enjoying it though. It's pretty old at this point, right? Isn't it like 3 or 4 years old? I like Malkowitz has been very helpful. Right now, we're temporarily affiliated with the General Chamber of Commerce. If you lay a finger on us, you're doing the same to the KGCC. Anyway, I think there's someone out there who's not about to let this chance pass by. Dude, speaking in... Oh my god. Almost 4 years ago? That's crazy. This bottom line's tough. Anyway, I think there's someone out there who's not about to let this chance pass by. So many choices, though, and they're all fire. Doctor really on a roll this. Doctor has not left this goddamn room and has just had enough time to write all these absolutely fire bars for when the moments should come. Of course, you people have a way to get around the law, but under the veneer of civilization, there is a bloodbath that you can't get around. Oh! Oh! A call. Man, Gravel with her red eyes was crazy. I can't believe that's a thing. I never realized that. Do they show that in game too? Her eyes going red? A call. Answer the phone. Platinum, right? It's for you. Have a nice chat with civilization, ma'am. Oh. Look at her face. Centuria. No need to be so shocked, Platinum. I'm very glad you haven't killed Rhodes Island's leader yet. Call it off. Your orders were mistaken. Those morons jumping the gun. It's not up to them to give the Union orders without consulting the board. And stop the madness that Area Zero is pulling on its so-called useless infected. Rhodes Island has opened our eyes. Their lives still have meaning. They can yet create value. Hey, yo! That's all. You plan this? How did you do it? You cozy up to some people and you square up to others. Wasn't that hard. Most people think it's difficult to even bring ideas to their bosses. Wasn't that hard is tough. What's actually difficult is figuring out how to cozy up and who to square up to. Thankfully, I got a friend who's a good listener. Our boy! He pulled through. I doubted him for a second. Don't kill them, put them to like a mine or something. Oh my god, Ursus 2.0. So, what will we do with Area Zero? We'll be back working with too many uncertain factors if we let the 2 infected knights make a big splash after all these uprisings the infected have instigated. And if the public catches wind of the way Area Zero takes care of its infected right now. I suppose there are both upsides and downsides. We don't permit both upsides and downsides, whether it's good or bad. What we want is control over the matter. I have other ways to handle this. Just to be safe, I've already instructed the Armless Union to take care of it. So, like, should I let you go just like that? You're an outsider who knows about the Armless Union. Don't be such a sore loser, Platinum. You're embarrassing yourself, you know? Oh my god, I'm doing some AO3 homework later. Goodness gracious. Amia! Doctor, I've got to ask you something about transporting today's supplies. Do you have a guest? I'm sorry. Well, kind of. This is your new stepmom. It's okay. Come in. An Armless and a campaign knight are having tea together because of you, Doctor. You're really full of surprises. Doctor, may I have a second? I need you to sign this. Look at her face. So, like, that's Rhodes Island leader. If I take her down now... Shut up! Naturally, she's just entertaining the thought. Even Gravel, who sits mere meters away from her, can feel not an ounce of hostility. After all, she's merely entertaining the thought. It doesn't have to be later. There's still half an hour left of stream. Be that as it may, Platinum suddenly hesitates before feeling relieved for her decision. She's relieved that she did not carry out her mission. In the blink of an eye, she senses a possibility in the petite goddess. If things escalate, will she actually be able to draw her arrow unscathed? Or perhaps before that? Miss, is something the matter? Like, never mind, please excuse me. I'll send someone to fix the glass I broke. Time to go. The doctor, Benny Bloom of Rhodes Island. Look at her little smirk! Her little... She likes me. I'll be back. Yippee! Doctor, Gravel, did something happen? Not really. No. We had a cup of tea together, that's all. Ramya. Platinum, ma'am, here's what you wanted. Like, I'm surprised you found it. Right, we searched through the communications between Rhodes Island and the Adeptus. We narrowed it down to this message with the clues we had. These are the true medical examination records of Operator Neural, the Radiant Knight. This is what we were just talking about! Excuse me. What? Like, the Radiant Knight isn't infected? No way. Oh my god, no way. That's crazy.
Welcome to the Casimir's Major. It's your old buddy, Greatmouth Mob. Thanks to Nightmare Knight's mistake, we're treated to today's matchup, the Blood Knight versus Nightmare Knight. With the terrifying auras and might unmatched by any other, imagine the fight our mighty Blood Knight and the legendary Knightsmore have in store for us today. The Blood Knight and Nightmare had a fiery first encounter the other day, and now they face each other in a formal match. There will be blood, there will be slaughter, only the victor will get to bask in fame and glory. Let us welcome our knights for today's match. No nightclub, no sponsors, good lord, why are you people leaving that huge pie on the table? Somebody make him a nightclub, you'll be rolling in all the dough. On the other side, we have the King of Blood, Casimir's blood-red chalice, the heartless victory machine, and deservedly, the very pinnacle, the Blood Knight, Dicabolus.
We meet again, Knights Mora. Are you still searching for the shadows of the past?
Possibilities of new function development detected.
Thanks, Justice Knight.
Awaiting for orders to return to Rhodes Island.
You did great, Justice Knight. Keep it up. Among Us. What's up, Shy? Two of the biggest Doctor operatorships are from this event. Are they? Is it Gravel and Platinum? But Ray is still alive. Good. All right, NL9 Asai. Fear derived from imagination is nothing for those who have long realized the truth of life. Oh my god, what the hell? What's up with this? Could you say this is armorless? Get it? And now insane Yowie. Let's go. We back. All right, let's do NL9 before and see where we're at. Starting it up. All right, yeah, some funky setups here. A little worried for how this one will go, but we'll see. Shy, what you been up to? Hey, Jack. Stop, that was funny. Good news, Doctor. The Adeptus Predilui has approved Rhode Island's applications. It's necessary for our valued partners to visit the city. We get to leave the room. If none of these happened in the first place, you would have been able to enjoy the Grand Knight territory more freely. Hibiscus! Doctor, were you looking for me? Oh, Gravel, I still have some healthy food leftovers. Want to take them with you? Don't take it. Don't take it. You don't want the hibiscus. What are they called? The hibiscus creations? You do not want those. Hibiscus biscuits. You don't want those. Don't take them. Don't take them, Gravel. Trust me. Nightingale. Good day, Gravel, Doctor. We rarely get a chance to visit the other parts of Cashmere's. Want to take a little look around? It's vacation time. Hibiscus healthy special. Hibiscus biscuits. Yeah, no hibiscus biscuits. Healthiest food ever. I just love how there's lore and everyone hates them.
What a battle! I can hardly believe my eyes. Actually, I should be talking our unknown Knights Mora, okay? Can you believe this is his first major appearance and he's holding his own against a champion?
Hibiscus down.
The clash of blood-red armor on the field tonight will eclipse the moon. The audience is definitely feeling it too. Tola, Scourge of the Prairie, Nightmare Knight. His crazed determination is addictive and intoxicating. Nightmare Knight's been surging in the polls since his duel with the Radiant Knight. Will he add another page to this story? A rise to grand knighthood. By the way, Ancient Entertainment is holding a nightly title trivia game. Guess the nightly titles and win fabulous prizes.
Hashtag sponsored. Where'd your bravado go, Knights Mora? Minoan, in the times when my ancestors flayed the land, your heroes had all become naught but words on the lips of poets. You waste your breath. Where's your Kaga now? What happened to those proud kinsmen of yours? One who lives in a bygone nightmare is a pitiful man indeed. Minoan, infected, what are you fighting for? Survival. Yo, welcome in, Raiders! Yo, Teresa! So many raids. Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going? If you guys are new here, my name is Benny. We are Silly Pink Hair Prince Boy on the internet. We are currently going through the near light event. What's going on, Teresa? How's it going? Yo, if anyone over here isn't checking out Teresa, what you doing? Speaking of nights, you're right, Teresa. How's it going? Welcome in. How was your stream? Where are you guys up to? Toho! You're playing Toho in 2026? Hell yeah. I hope you had an awesome time. Welcome in, welcome in. What's up, Shiny? How's it going? Welcome in. Thanks so much for the raid, Teresa. What's new? How you doing? We be straight up arcing those nights. Yo, how have you been liking chapter 14, by the way? I saw you were going through that the other day. Have you done this story yet? Or these stories? Some Toho. I've never actually played Toho. I think I played like a Toho fighting game or like seen some of it, but I didn't really realize that the original Toho games were like Anime Girl but Galaga. I was playing Reverse 1999, but then spent the last 2 hours playing Toho. That's so real. Yo, we were talking about Reverse 1999 earlier. because I was saying, was like, I really wish I had like more time and would be able to actually like play that game, because its story and vibes are so cool, right? Toho mentioned Skeek. You're a Toho fan? I didn't know. Been in Toho for more than a decade. First time playing Toho last month. Oh my god. I'm a new age weeb, so I don't know that much about him. Like I said, I only literally like within a month learned that their original game was like Galaga. So like 13 more, but I'm really happy for chapter 15. Nice. 14 was really good. Oh, you finished 14. Okay. 14 was great. 14 is like one of the best ones, if not the best one, but 13 is my favorite, I think. Name every Toho. I don't even know what a Toho actually is. I know Kirise Marisa, the witch girl, and then Reimu? Reimu's the one, but that's the little figure, like the little plushie, right? Wait, every Toho on normal up till 16 is harder than CC. What? Are they really? Enjoying fan work as a kid? Hell yeah. It's high on the list. It's good. I definitely recommend it. We're having a good time. So we're putting a little pause in here for spoilers for you. I do want to quickly say hello, Teresa, and anyone hopping in from the raid. If you guys could do any sort of post-stream activities, whether that's lurking, kicking your feet up, relaxing, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink, you take care of yourself. That is most important. Is it not Reimu? Who's the... I thought it was Reimu. Who's the like red shrine maiden one? It is Reimu. The little plush thing. This thing. But yeah, Kirise Marisa is the only other one I know. Are there any Ojo-samas? This one. Hold on. I'm pulling up the picture. I got here. This one. This thing. I like this creature. I think it looks silly. I should make them in... I should make them... They look like they would adapt to Tomodachi life really easily. The primordial beast, the Fumos. Yes, that's what they're called. Yes, go eat something, Teresa. No worries. Thank you again for the raid and for sharing your community with me. I really appreciate it. Hope you had an awesome time with Reverse and Toho. I'm gonna have to check out how to play Toho, because I would be down to try it, because I know it has like such a cultural impact on the anime scene, right? You could say Yukari is something of an Ojo-sama. All right, what do we got? Yukari. She looks pretty. Not quite the curly hair, but definitely like the vibes, I think. Like there, I see one art of her with like a parasol. So Yukari's a hag. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. The fact that we're now looking at Toho characters together. Toho characters list. There we go. Not ages. Jesus Christ. We can't look that up. All right. How many characters are there? Is that blue poison? Why does Facebook do the thing where it's like, oh yeah, if you see our picture on Google Images, we're gonna make it hella blurry? Koishi. I feel like I'm the one who's out of the loop. Ah, I like their vibe. There was like a Toho fighting game, I think, that I saw. Yeah, fighting. Oh, I've searched it before. Yeah, this one, I think. Is everything on Google Images so blurry? I think we got to go back to like Yahoo or something. Actually, I think it was this one. Yeah, her on the right. Kirisame Marisa. Is that what I was saying? Who's the one in the middle? She looks cute. Is it all cute girls? Are there any fellas? To me before I ever do a Toho sword again. Cars Forever 17, Vampire, and Hags We Trust. Oh my god. There's like 5 of them. Oh my god. Iso in Tensoku. Is that the name of the game, Shy? Iso Ten. Maybe it's I don't know. I think there's a couple at the convention, but there's one guy, but he hasn't been seated years. That's on brand. Irrelevant to all the games. Incredible. That's so funny. Yeah, maybe we can, maybe we'll dip our toes into Toho at some point. We'll see. We'll see. I know Toho's got some good songs too. Isn't that where Bad Apple came from? Isn't Bad Apple a Toho song? All right, hold on, one more thing to look up. Is Bad Apple Toho? Not Big Bad Apple, Jesus Christ. Is Bad Apple? Yeah, a song from Toho Project series. Bad Apple is Toho. The Bad Apple you know is a Toho arrange. All right, hold on, translate. What does that mean? It's like a remix? Hell yeah. See, I know some things. Anyway. Back to the Knights. I was an OG Bad Apple? Hell yeah. I'll listen to it after stream. Survival. They made me the hero of the infected. They enshrined me in the annals of history. But I just wanted to survive. Hell yeah. Arknights. Whoa, Backshot Knights. Whoa. The hero of the infected. I see. Do you not also fight for your people? My people. No. We don't share the same bloodline, nor were we born in the same place. We're just unfortunate enough to suffer the same disease. I pitied their plight, so I went to deliver them, to find a way out for them. You say they're not your people, but you still want to save them. Laughable. You are mighty without a doubt, but have the prairies of Kashmirs been carved up by the infected and foreigners? The Kashimirsians, the Karanta, where are they? Did I cross thousands of miles to the country of knights only to fight against the infected, Minoans, and my own kinsmen? Bro's projecting a little bit. Also, maybe it's Broken Moon because of a quirky like that. If you send it, Chai, I'll give it a listen. That's like my genre of music lately has been just like stuff like that, I feel. A sick joke. Oh. City of Lungman music. Whoa, so this is Kashimir's commercial hub? Strictly speaking, this is just one of hundreds of commercial centers across the Grand Knight territory. I recommended this particular one because it's close. But there's way too much junk food everywhere. Just one look around and I count 3 popcorn stands, 2 pizzerias, and 4 burger shops. She's gonna have a conniption. This is unacceptable. Thank you, nutritionist Hibiscus. Is this because there's a competition venue nearby? Of course, the arena lies at the heart of every center of commerce. This is one of my favorite BGMs. I do love this one. All businesses revolve around the Knight's glorious blood sport. It's the way things are done here. Is this a neural doll? A neural plushie! Oh, it's so cute. Wait a minute, this shop, it's all dedicated to... Yo! You folks are fans of the Radio Knight too? Then you've come to the right place. This is a specialty store for everything Radio Knight. Clay figurines, plush doll, Neuro Family crest, you name it. We got it. By the way, if the Radio Knight manages to defeat the Wind Knight and advances to the finals, our suppliers considering making us exclusive commemorative medals from refined Iridium. Want to put in a pre-order? I mean, the Radio Knight's pretty much sure to win. Buy the doll for Nightingale. How much? Ask how much the pre-order is. So small. Rhetorically asked if the store would consider a shield used by the Radio Knight as its greatest treasure. I want to buy the doll for Nightingale. Neural Fumo. Oh my god. You think they have neural popcorn buckets? Hold on. You don't mean like those freaky AMC that popcorn buckets like the Dune one, do you? No, Funko Pop. Give me a neural what merch would I want? Not like an acrylic stand. I got too many acrylic stands. Give me a neural I'd take a neural plushie actually. It's Nightingale's birthday today. Happy birthday, Nightingale. I think I want to buy the doll for Nightingale, but the bottom line seems so funny. I feel like the instinctively buy the doll for Nightingale is so good though. I'm getting the doll for Nightingale. Thanks for your patronage. Nightingale deserves it. Happy birthday, Nightingale.
It's hard to tell what's going on. Nightmare Knight's ferocious attack was again repelled by the Blood Knight, and the former champion is slicing through the artificial turf as if it was tofu. It's already been 10 minutes, but the tempestuous exchange of blows continues. Who will be the first to show signs of fatigue in this seemingly endless battle? As I speak, the champion is readying his arts again. He evades a sweeping strike from his opponent. After all that, are the two sides only feeling each other out? Neither the champion nor the Knights Mora seem to want to take the initiative and cast the first arts.
Yeah, the Blood Knight's arts would end the damn thing, wouldn't it? Neurolos? Neural Nendroid. Nendroids, we talked about Nendroids, right? Nendroids are just like better Funko Pops. Minoan, how did you learn to fight like this? Unfortunately, I had very little combat training before becoming a knight. It was only after that I learned as I fought. A born warrior. He's very glass half full, I think. Young man, I'm not your mentor, but if this is an opponent you seek, there is one thing I can teach you. The fear you seek to instill through bluffing means nothing to someone who lives only in the present. The Blood Knight takes half a step back. Fresh blood oozes from his armor, condensing into a stream around him. A crimson light wraps around his weapon, forging it into a lethal edge of judgment. Answer me, Knights Mora, in the history you dreamt, in the thousands of years between then and now. Were the infected ever given a new lease on life? Why, you call yourself a Keshig, then don't back down now, Knights Mora. Where is your Kagan now? Bring him to me. Where's your Kagan? Where is your Kagan? Thousands of years have passed since the Kagan stepped into history. You'll only find him in history books, boy. Keshigs, they were the Kagan's attendants, the greatest warriors known to this world. The Kagan conquered many places, but in doing so did a lot of things that hurt people. It is in the nature of the Knights Mora to spread fear, and the desire to conquer was practically sustenance for the Kagan. But Tola, you were born into this world, and you will surely find your own. Father, rival, master, ideals. Was I actually looking for these things in this city? No, it is time to wake up from my dream. This will just be a lingering memory. The path I drew for my Kagan quest was set in stone a long time ago. Straight up Kagan questing, baby. The young hunter sets out on his Kagan quest. From dreams he goes towards the shores of gold. Knights Mora. A Knights Mora stands in the arena. His limbs are at ease, his flaws are exposed. He knows not where to cast his gaze from beneath that helmet. He hums an ancient ballad. Until the Black Knight paints over his vision, until a tower of bone stands erect in his heart, until hemlock chokes his hazy home. Done saying your prayers. My family is dead, my people are lost. The Kagan is wherever the tip of my blade points. Oh! I feel like I've seen this one too. I feel like I've seen this. This is tough as hell. I don't know where I would have seen this one though. I have. Where did I see this though? Dude, look at him aura farming. The come at me pose is nuts. Where would I have seen it? I am my own Kagan. Come. Come. I'll tell you next stream. Okay. Monique. Clear weather, no wind, a fine day for shooting. Targets, 2 leaders of Rhodes Island, 1 hooded person of unknown race, and 1 Cottis. Mood, very bad, because every time I try to do my work, someone gets in my way. Holland. Hey, Shining. That works. Addendum, extremely bad mood. Oh, funny girl. You have a habit of keeping a diary. Who would deliberately write these things down? Might as well send it to the Adeptus Pred Louis Casimir's and ask for a speedier sentence. You're right. What's with your outfit, though? For real. What's with the side boob and armpit? Any strange sightings in the Dark Forest? You're right. Sort of like Ursa's here. By the looks of things, you're the type of person who brings her baggage with her to work. Confessarius, the Radiant Knight, and that Cottis who gives off strange vibes. What the hell is Rhodes Island supposed to be anyway? Why don't you come work for us and we'll tell you. I never had a chance to ask you before, but you people, where did you hear the name Confessarius? I was wondering that too, actually. Did I say something about that last stream? Monique has seen the skills of the Sarkaz before her. Excellent swordsmanship, complex, seemingly incomprehensible Originium arts, perhaps witchcraft. Along with the Radiant Knight, she was able to block a dark steel arrow. I forgot to change her skill again, damn it! She had a suspicion at the time that perhaps blocking arrows was not the full extent of the Sarkaz's abilities, but now she is convinced of one thing. I can't tell you that. I'm also not so kind-hearted that I can just watch an assassin take aim at the Doctor and Amia and then let her walk free. Get her. Besides, the last time we met, we didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves properly. A bit rude on both our parts. And aura. Everybody's aura farming. I've been saying that all stream. It's literally in the title, Monique. It's in the goddamn title. Why are all the Radiant Knight's buddies so shiny and sparkly? I'm getting tired of that aesthetic. It's a comforting glow. Almost no hints of aggression. Is this Sarkaz witchcraft? No. Her expression. Does she lament drawing her sword? Ding, ding, ding. Not in the mood to chat. Very well then. Let's find out just what you're worth. Killer shining.
What just happened? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? A black mist is rising from the arena. While that isn't too unusual, do you see something rising from the mist? Is that a banner? Wait, that's an entire army.
Bro's coggining. Is that the product of your obsession? A shame. Shame that those knights watching from the stands cannot fathom how I feel right now. What's up with all the typos and grammatical errors lately? Like this stage alone has had so many. How I. Sounds like a little chihuahua. How I feel right now. The flag flutters, the horn sounds, an army marches, an entire people, an entire history. But is this the reason you've given up the present to seek out death like a madman? Ah!
The Knights More at night launch an attack, but the thick black mist enveloping the arena, I can't see what's going on. Is that something charging forward inside the mist? Is the Nightmare Knight's true art? This ability to summon his ancestors?
Ridiculous. You lack the courage to face your fate. The Blood Knight brings down his axe. He knows he's not facing an ancient Keshik army. A young man who seeks his own annihilation. A young man who tries to bring back a bygone era. The jet black mist drowns the sanguine armor of the Blood Knight. The true Arknights experience, you right. Master Story tripping up the translation. It's just like, it's like recent, like tonight, there's been a bunch. I see initial, but yeah, Kaga and Rah! From the impact, from the pain, it's clear that the summoned entities are not illusions or holograms. The Blood Knight continues to stand motionless. He's waiting for the moment when the real Knight's Mora will strike. Sleep now, hero! The Blood Knight lets out a grunt. Even Casimir's strongest armor wails in this moment. Blade cleaves through armor, and even the sturdy Blood Knight is almost forced to take a knee. What's up, Zapboos? Welcome in. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Damn, only a flesh wound. You were able to cut me, and my blood is now on your weapon. A trap! Don't feel bad. Your lack of combat experience has always been your weakness. You are still a far cry from the so-called cache. A trap! Everyone's fighting! The sight of you in the Radiant Knight blocking Darksteel's arrow made a deep impression. Even a Silverlance Pegasus would have trouble withstanding Darksteel's punishment. My sources tell me you and the Radiant Knight call yourselves the Followers, an organization that treats the infected. A physician, huh? Looks like I need to toss that informant of mine into the gloom pincer cage. Her disgusted look. She's a healer! She's a medic, I swear. Unfortunately, I'm not fond of fighting. Is that so? I used to be in the Victorian army. Because I was just a commoner without noble blood, I couldn't become an officer. The KGCC ended up poaching me during a joint military exercise. At that time, my old bosses were still rejoicing over one fewer thorn in their sides. So I'm quite confident in my aim. From this distance, take 3 of my arrows head on, and I'll drop my plans for Rhodes Island. Deal? Why should I trust you? Whether or not you do is up to you. The Armorless Union has no shortage of ways to deal with Rhodes Island. For example, we could have applied some volatile chemicals to those dolls that they're clutching so unexpectedly right now. You would poison the neural dolls? Do these villains know no ends? There's no evil that they wouldn't do. They would poison the neural dolls that we just gave to Nightingale. Fumo warfare, unbelievable. Woman jump scare. Don't give me that look. Anyone could arrange something like that. Evil. 3 shots. 3 shots. They're doing shots. Shot, 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 shot. Number 1. Monique draws her bowstring, a picture-perfect Victorian form. Back in her military days, the young Monique would pierce a willow branch at 100 paces. She was famous for it. Ding. Didn't draw enough for that one. Oh! The sarcasm before her didn't even draw her sword. She's hitting the saber!
Larry.
The unexpected result sends a stifling heat through Monique's chest. The unwanted sensation rushes towards her heart. Number 2. She draws her bow taut a second time. On a rainy night, Monique once attacked a First Order campaign knight. The opponent was not some famous hero, but a true veteran of the Ursus Cashimir's War. His quick reflexes spared him the arrow from the darkness, and the two ended up locked in combat until they plunged off a cliff. The forests of Cashmere's were cold and steep in the early spring, and the chase through the dense woods lasted 7 days and nights. What's up, Argentinian? How you doing? Welcome in. What's new? I do none of your merch right now might have radiation. I might. Sniperling. I might get radiation. I could stick like my basil plushie in the microwave for a bit if we want. At the moment when the pain in her limbs and the ringing in her ears were almost intolerable, she drew her bowstring back and knocked her arrow once more, finding her targets as he stopped for water. Her stance changed, as has the look in her eyes, like a hunter waiting for an opening. The arrow split in two midair. Oh! What's up, Chen? How's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? What's up? What's up? Yo, I love that emote. That one's so good. Shelterin. Can't believe this guy ships Originium. One segment embedded itself into the ground. The other dispersed into a grassy clearing, where it startled a few chattering foul beasts. But I have no intention of becoming your prey. I'll confess sorry, are as skilled with the sword as you. Or rather, are there a lot of other people at Rhodes Island like you? Look at her kind of defeated look right there. Grassy Knoll mentioned. Oh my god, the JFK assassination. Should we redo Rhodes Island's risk assessment? To be honest, getting rid of Rhodes Island should be the responsibility of the board, but soon enough I won't be acting on their orders. You don't believe me? No, actually, that doesn't come as a surprise. Our leader has also foreseen this possibility. So what's the point of you saying this? That this duel is solely a matter of your pride? The point is, You should give this everything you've got, Sarkaz. Last one. Shining! Shining is stunting on her right there. Nah. It's so... Ding, ding.
A stunning reversal. In a single heavy blow, the Blood Knight has dissipated the heavy mist lingering in the arena. His momentum sweeps right through Nightmare Knight's illusions. Too bad for you, Knightsmora. You made one miscalculation. In the face of the Blood Knight and his mastery of blood arts, you underestimated his skills in a melee.
Was that really an illusion? It seemed like an entire war. Ah! Ah! Ah!
What? Even after taking that tremendous blow at point-blank range, Nightmare Knight is still standing. Unbelievable. Could he be mustering a counterattack?
As the Blood Knight, I'd like to put in a request to speak with the judges. Yes, he has lost his senses. Should we continue this, his life will be in danger. Let's call this match.
The judges have reached a verdict. Without a doubt, the first knight to advance to the finals of the major has been decided. The clash between the Knightsmora and the champion has ended. A battle between fear and terror incarnate. I have the results right here. It is my great honor to announce the winner of tonight's round.
Before Mob can finish announcing the winner's name, from behind a conspicuous barrier in the corner of the arena, a certain infected knight stands up. Infected knight, but not Jamie. The Blood Knight. The Blood Knight. The Blood Knight. The Blood Knight. They're all infected. The Blood Knight. The Blood Knight has won. Long live the Blood Knight. 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 Oh, sorry. I thought they were gonna keep going. The Blood Knight slowly lifts his hand and gestures to the audience. He then turns his head to look at the Knightsmora, who still has not fallen. As the Blood Knight lifts his eyes above the Knightsmora, his gaze meets that of another knight in the distance. Neural, the Bloom Knight is gibberish. Yo, he's pointing at Neural in the stands. That's crazy. The Blood Knight, the Blood Knight, the Blood Knight.
Professional thing would be not to interrupt the audience when they're in an uproar, but most of them seem like they're infected, so maybe it's fine.
Whoa! That's messed up. The Bloom Knight, the Bloom Knight, the Bloom Knight. The Blood Knight, the Blood Knight, the Blood Knight. Viviana. This is the hero of Casimir's infected, Margaret. You strive to fulfill a similar role. How will you deal with this overlap? The Blood Knight, the Blood Knight, the Blood Knight. This is the infected Dikaiopolis. The Blood Knight, the Blood Knight, the Blood Knight. So, that's the hero, the Blood Knight. So much fanfare for the name. Though the Radiant Knight is a paragon of defiance, the one who truly managed to carve out a space for the infected is the Blood Knight, Dikaiopolis. But it has been a long time since he bowed his head to us. In my capacity as a media man, I deeply appreciate your proposal, Mr. Malkowitz, but as you know, this public opinion is just a thin layer of assurance. To make sure things go smoothly, we'll have to prepare to play hardball. Of course, I just don't want everyone to end up with no way back. The Blood Knight! The Blood Knight won! Aha! I knew the Blood Knight was invincible. Nobody can take him down. Oh, what's going on over there? The roof over there. Is it sunrise? You. The Sarkaz slowly closes her eyes as if refusing to view her arts. A brief brilliance lingers on the tip of her sword like the setting sun. As if she suddenly remembered something, the Sarkaz quickly changes her pose, bringing the sword into her embrace. As if this sword never should be unsheathed. Holy crap, it's literally Saber. What did you do just now? Was that Sarkaz witchcraft? No. What I felt just now was a breath of life? No. A soul's life force? No. It was more like a formless illusion, something that could only be touched while in a trance or a drunken stupor. There's no doubt that just now the Sarkaz was wielding the Twilight. Gah. A technique. You could have killed me. I was just taking your 3 shots, Armorless. Of course, if you go back in your word, I will. You. The feeling of being caught. She can't run. She would be chased down. But by what? By that Sarkaz or her sword? Or by the thing she controls, the essence of life? Already have fake Saber Vina. Fake Saber! Nah, Shining's more Saber. Fucked an arrow by reading vampire fan fiction. Vampire fiction. Channel's E2R. I don't know if I've seen Shining E2R now that I think about it. Do you want to continue? No. Even on the job, we still fulfill our obligations. Pull out. Stop tailing Rhodes Island. Thank you. I have one more kind of trivial question for you. I'll consider it out of respect for you keeping your word. For you, Sarkaz, is there some kind of significance to cutting off your horns? What? Where did you see that? It differs from person to person. Some may see their Sarkaz heritage as a curse, and may do that as a way of trying to hide their identity. It might also be a way to channel a certain form of witchcraft, to facilitate a certain arts. Or perhaps it might even be a tradition of some unconventional tribes. The possibilities are many. There's no way to say for sure. Why do you ask? No reason. There is a reason. Fucking tell me. Oh my god. Yeah, is it the ones from Babel? Colin doesn't have horns either, but not all Sarkaz have horns. Like, vampires don't have horns, and I think that's still the theory that I have for which Sarkaz race he is. Damn it, don't tease me like that. Fuck. Aside, that's me after that little teaser.
Live up to duty.
Beep beep. Justice Knight will provide you all with proper and timely support.
Beep beep. Alright.
A new challenge.
Need Flametail out here. Alright, let's put I'm gonna put Blemish Shine over there ultimately.
That's what they say.
Alright, so let me plan to get Nightingale. Yes, like that. Alright, Blemish Shine, you should be fine over there. Now I can put Unk right there.
Like the old days.
Don't worry.
And I'm gonna put Fartooth like over here.
Feels fresh.
Yeah, I'll put her over here so she can shoot the things that Blemish Shine has got. Yeah, all right, Fartooth right there.
I hope we can win this match fair and square.
Pray for the. I'm here for you.
All right, cut down that guy for fun. Fartooth, kill him. God damn. Wrong. R2 shooting that guy. Alright, you're almost dead.
Already
Alright, let's get Platinum right there. And we'll put shining right there.
Flash in the drift of time.
この力どうか受け止めてくだ
All
さい
right, the setup's looking pretty good. Let's see what else they throw at us. I can drop Neurland Justice Knight still. Ah! Knight's More Imitator deals physical damage once to all operators with no visibility behind them. Damn it!
Feels fresh. I feel like a shooting star. That's what they say.
Skills down and I can't attack from there. Flametail will be able to hit him, but... Alright, attack you. It only does it once, right?
Ever echoes in our souls.
Flametail, take him down. Can I deploy? Oh, I can deploy right there.
Long night 2 shall now end.
Didn't quite block him, but well.
Feels fresh. Ah, losing sight.
Sure, you can get going. Why not?
Pray for the coming here for you.
Awaiting
This is
only
the
your
E.U.
order. Yeah, the wings are stirring. I can tell.
I feel like I bet the EX and S stages for this were pretty tough. Damn. Damn. Platinum killer.
Pray for the
Nice job, Fartooth. Another one.
Any instructions? Come on. Let's pick up the pace. 私がお守りし
Gravel, you distract that guy. Good job. Good job. All right, solid damage to him. Another one. All right, this is just getting out of hand. Now I see why those are all defense down. Crazy. Eviana! Unk! Get it, Unk! Get it, Unk!
Okay, tiring.
Last guy.
me.
Nice job, nice job. I got my own Flametail from Free Kernel Pulls last week. Let's go! Yo, I love Flametail. I was saying earlier, I might end up max leveling her. I don't know. I really do like her. Figure out the Fog Wars like 80% of the battle. Yeah, I'm sure that was tough, right? The light limits. Especially like at the time, right? I don't remember this sage at all. I thought it was pretty good. Aren't vampire horns in their mouth fangs? Wait, hold on. That's kind of clever. Hashtag not all sarcasm. Time for video game. Boo! Where's my light novel? All right, NL9 after. Battle hasn't happened yet for people playing this. No, I know, but like they still like they tease stuff, right? They always tease stuff. All you need is Entelekia and the whole squad is complete. Wait, hold on, that's the only character you don't have? I hope you get her then. Is she on the selector right now? You could scoop. Good scoop. The Blood Knight has successfully made his way to the finals, becoming only the second knight in the history of the Casimir's Major to have a chance of defending his title. However, the Blood Knight's status as an infected continues to draw criticism. A General Chamber of Commerce spokesman came out with this statement. The Blood Knight will not be treated differently on the basis of his status as an infected. Nevertheless, some Knight families do not agree with this statement, and in light of the recent power outage and recurrence of the Great Separation, an incredible amount of public pressure has been mounting. Next, we invite a representative from the Knights Association to speak on the matter. Dikiopolis, the Blood Knight! Ha ha ha! Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how an infected knight should be. If the Radiant Knight defeats the Wind Knight, then it'll be infected against infected. The champion of the major will be decided between the infected. Well, that's how it's gonna go, right? Ha! Isn't that a good thing? We'll show those bigwigs that their shining city isn't so invincible after all. Then the Blood Knight and the Radiant Knight will tear off their veil of secrecy and reveal their crimes. The infected will finally taste victory. Ooh, wait, hold on, but Neural's not infected though. If only things could be so simple. As for us, what do we do next? Flametail! Well, it's not like we have any future in the Grand Knight territory anyway. So many of her lines start with the like nervous laugh, like the But we can get our hands on some legal papers and find some place, maybe a nice village to quietly live our lives. That's not what we set out to do. We're not ready to stash away our armor and pick up the plow just yet, Sona. Are we not fighting to make sure those suffering from neuropathy can be treated fairly? The purpose of us informing the Adeptus Praetoriae about what the KGCC has been doing in Area Zero, was that not to save more infected? Our job here isn't done yet. I can't really argue with that, Sona. If we leave now, it'd be like giving up halfway. Sona, why will most of the infected be left behind? No, that isn't the right question. Let me think. Why do the infected never seem to matter? She's spitting. Workers exposed to high-risk environments, farmers with no way to avoid catastrophes, the homeless who wander between cities with nowhere to go. These are the people most afflicted with neuropathy. Refined gemstone. That might be the first originium the Knight Nobles ever saw. Of course, neuropathy doesn't concern them. Why do you pose that question? No reason in particular. Will Shezovitz go with us? What nonsense are you going on about now? Oh, you were here all along. How's the wife and kid? Well, not the water cooler, Tark. Highness. Well, that's why I came by to give my regards. As long as they're safe, anything else goes. However, I am no infected. On the face of it, I can even retain my legal status as a knight. I don't plan to stay in the Grand Knight territory. I'll use the prize money I earned over the years to buy some property and start a new life in a different city. Have you considered living somewhere other than a nomadic city? It'll probably be better for avoiding unwanted eyes and ears. That isn't living, that's called surviving. True? Anyway, I'm here to say goodbye. Major isn't over yet, and there are many people moving in and out. It's a good opportunity to quietly slip out of the Grand Knight territory. A new city, huh? Highness Sylvester's nightclub. There's something I have to tell you all. The fact that the Adeptus Praetoriae has been informed of the Armless Union and the infected containment and treatment facility does not necessarily mean they'll immediately move to depose the KGCC. No, I'd go so far as to say that right now they don't even have the ability to threaten the General Chamber of Commerce. You likely picked up on this as well, right? Call me cold if you want, but this has nothing to do with me anymore. For the sake of our short time, we fought side by side. Take care of yourselves. Don't challenge the city, Flametail. What did you show up to? What? Did you just show up to rain on our parade? This is why I can't stand Knight Nobles. Challenge. City, huh? Did she just get an idea? Is she about to challenge the city? It sounds just like one of those silly knight novels. Gravel. Doctor, I've been your bodyguard for a while, so what do you think of me? Always looking for praise. I get it. I understand. I'll be honest, just being in the same room as you makes my heart beat a little faster, you know? Oh my god. Do you need a medic? Now's not the time for personal questions. You need a medic? Aw, that's too bad. But I think you're acting dense on purpose. Ah! Caught. Wake the fuck up, Titus. We got a city to burn. True. Lock in. Doctor, Neural reached the grand finals. The Wind Knight forfeits. The Radiant Knight advances with a bye. It was a headline in today's paper. The Wind Knight forfeits. Windy, what happened? You know what? Honestly, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to fight Neural either. The Wind Knight is only one step away from retirement and most likely doesn't want to go out with a loss to the Radiant Knight. Really makes me jealous of that Radiant Knight, seeing how much you care about her. Gravel? Oh, I didn't mean anything by that. At least for now. Ami has been in so many awkward situations this event. It's so funny. Doctor, don't you think Gravel has been in a bad mood recently? She seems to be getting more and more... Huh? You think it's her personality? Alright, if that's what you believe. Wait, like, hold on. How many men do I have? I'm the only man you need, Platinum. I'm right here. Fuck. This guy. He hasn't shown up all day, actually. 3 squads. And like, what about you and Monique? We have other work to do. Then don't even think about Darksteel. They also have their jobs to do. Like, is the Union? If you figured it out, you'd do best to behave yourself and act like you don't know anything. You do want to live, don't you? Yes. Like, so with these 3 squads, I'm responsible for guarding the major arena and serving as the early warning, right? Correct. For the Battle of the Blood Knight and the Radiant Knight? Correct. And like, with the possibility of coming face to face with a Silverlance Pegasus? Correct. Alright, are you asking me to commit suicide? I wouldn't put it that way. Just don't do anything and you'll be fine. This sucks, man. True. Get Muad. Gotta pull her more in recruitment. True. She's suffering kiss withdrawals. I haven't done recruitment today. I guess that's why. Like, how much longer are you going to use me? I'm glad you're so self-aware. Cashmere's is like a tower. Like, what's going to happen to me after the major's over? Depends on your performance. If you're asking me, though, at least. I'd prefer to let you live. A tower with no survivors. Crashing this tower with no survivors? Oh my god. A tower. Like the Tower of Babel? Doctor getting NTR'd. What, with Amia? That's crazy. Minar, Mr. Don't get me involved. Gets involved anyway. You think that's why we defend the tower?
Larry.
Oh my god. Tower. Defense? Where's Tolland? Unk? You've already brought things to this step. Do whatever you feel like with no concern for others' opinions. Have you ever thought of all the people you're harming through your juvenile actions? Have you ever considered that Marcin and the others will now be at the mercy of the Armless Union? Have you ever considered that Maria and Zofia may no longer be able to live safely in the Grand Knight territory? You may hold your ideals in a vacuum, Margaret, but remember this. Your greatest mistake is trying to determine the trajectories of other people's lives. There is not a soul who has that right. I'm extremely disappointed in you. Damn, Unk. Margaret? Maria, tell me the truth. Did I rob you of your dreams? You handed both the family name and the right to enter the tournament to me. You... Margaret, that's never crossed my mind. I don't think I'm cut out to be a knight. I'm listening, Maria. It's been so long since I've heard you confide in someone else. I don't understand what you're doing. I've been doubting what the point of a knight even is anymore. When we stand victorious in the arena, what is the audience cheers for? What have we won? Even if you wanted to beat them at their own game, to defeat those rogues who want to keep you from winning. What if they let you win because they get something out of it? Or what if they were never beholden to the rules of the game in the first place? You're right. From the beginning, they never had an ounce of concern about the Knights. This I already knew. What? There's no meaning to me becoming the champion. But to those watching us, it means the world. Maria, if you think this city, this country is sick, what do you think is the root cause of the illness? The corruption of the Adeptus Praetorium? The General Chamber of Commerce's endless expansion and exploitation? She's spitting. She's defining capitalism. It might be either or even both. We often say that Cashmere's needs to regain its former glory, and even so often someone needs to remind it what glory and justice are. But it is not just the knights who need to recover that glory. Victory is not about defeating some enemy. To be a knight is to be the noble light that illuminates the land. But after illuminating the path forward, clearing the thorns, and filling up the pitfalls, a knight should have taught all those who seek freedom to overcome hardship. These guys are still alive. Colin! There he is. Finally awake, huh? Took you long enough. Thought you were dead. You're a sarcas. And you can talk. Looks like you're doing better than your brother. Bro's literally withering. Don't worry, he's not dead either. This special salve is usually used for armor repair, so this is what happens when you apply it directly to humans. The principle behind its activation? What exactly do cashmere suits of armor have in common with humans? Both humans and armor can be activated. Then what about iridium slugs? You're a D-horn sarcas. Always D. Are you with the Armorless Union? Ha, I'll take that as a compliment. Those guys make 3,000 times more than I do. But what race is he then? Yeah, or any specific one? Or sub races, sorry, what I meant to say. I'm a bounty hunter. I'm here in the Grand Knight territory on a bit of business, as well as a little investigation related to the sarcas. Of course, it's nothing official, just a personal curiosity of mine. Have you seen any other sarcas with trimmed horns? Do I not like him anymore? A little worried. You cut off yours. We'd use the sarcas as slaves and test subjects. Alright, I suppose you've been whipped pretty thoroughly. Want to come with me? But big guys like you should be able to help out with some handiwork, right? We're camped in the wastelands and we're lacking hands more than anything else. You... Come with me, sarcas. Come with me and you might just survive. Shady. Just from one line. Nah, it's just like the thought crossed my mind. Did I say it out loud when Monique asked that question, or was I spiraling? Because the thought was in my head. I don't know if I said it out loud though. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Apply directly to the forehead. Apply directly to the forehead. Spitting lines ripped from Mulan. Imagine if Neural just went with Margaret for her codename Margaret the Radiant Knight. Doesn't sound as good, right? But Bayar, you poor lad, your folks won't even pay the bills for you when you're in the hospital. But your body is undoubtedly sturdy. Anyone else in your position wouldn't have much life left in them after a bout with the Blood Knight. Even if you're an independent knight, you should have at least had some money saved up from making it to the semifinals. Where'd it all go? Stop moving around. Your wounds are deep. Where are you going? Hey, hold on. Where are you going? I'm leaving. A golden Pegasus, a crimson Minoan. I've gained much. You're unhappy? No, I failed. I won't fear failure anymore. I won't be afraid to retreat anymore. I won't fear the beauty of weakness. Hell yeah, bro. But I am still lacking. I have yet to finish my Kagan quest. Kagan quest this, Kagan quest that. Do you even know where you're going? Even in ancient times, it's not like there is a path you were supposed to follow for years, right? North. The Sammy? In the distant north, the echoing north where my ancestors disappeared. And after you make your way there, then what? Are you going to come back? I assumed you were searching for something you were missing. But it turns out, are you searching for a place to die?
If you have no other work for me,
damn,
I shall take
now you know where you saw that CG. Was it Dungeon Meshi? Or was it IS4? Those are the only times I don't know where else. IS4, okay. That explains it. Interesting. All right, man, that was good. Unfortunately, I think that Dungeon Meshi. Listen, Dungeon Meshi threw a bunch of random stuff. Okay, like, so I know where you can fight a whole Tola army. I must have done it. I really do got to do more IS4. I think I literally am in the middle of, or I still have what's his name. Yeah, I still got to finish this, guys. Gotta finish Chong's. I was overworking. Do more IS5. I gotta do just all of it. It's funny. After this, I'll probably be furthest in IS6 than any others. Chong list. No, I finished it. I just haven't actually finished it. So it's fine. This month's Shu. Oh, it's Shu? Wait, I thought it was Lee. Oh no, Lee. They added the Lee skin. That's what it was. That's what it is. I got a week on skins. That makes sense. We will not be overworking. That is max diff IS3. I don't even have like a difficulty 2 unlocked. That is where we're gonna be calling it. So you guys, thank you for hanging out. We will be completing. So game plan for next week. Let's just we'll talk specifically Arknights before talking about the rest of our schedule. We will do NL10 and then what I assume is going to be like a story note or two after. And after that, we have operator files and all of the like post where's exclamation AK? We have some operator files to do. We'll do Fartooth, Ashlock, Neuro, Flametail, Wild Mane, Justice Knight. We're gonna look at a bunch of operator files, and then it looks like we have a vignette, and then we'll do Obscure Wanderer. So we might not start Obscure Wanderer next time, but we might. We'll see how it goes. We have the news documentaries, and I guess Hibiscus's diary is the thing too, so that's interesting. Turn it up. Thank you for stream. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it, you guys. It was fun. It was a good it was good time. Let me get this music back on. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it, whether you're lurking, chatting, here the whole time, you're part of the time. I don't know why I said that so slowly. I normally rip through that a lot faster. See you soon. File. Yes. The Roy one. Yep. So yeah, let me do that again. Can I even do it again? I feel like if I said it again, I don't know if I'll be able to. Thank you for hanging out, whether you're lurking, chatting here the whole time, you're part of the time. Thank you for the support. I want to give some extra special thank yous again. Cinder, thank you for the resub. Noseme, thank you for the sub off stream. I didn't say that before, but thank you. I appreciate the support. Raito and Teresa, thank you again for the raids. If you or anyone from your community are still here, thank you for supporting them, and thank you for supporting me as well. Just a quick reminder, we have Anfield tomorrow, Fate on Wednesday, and then we'll be back early next week. You caught me. I didn't want to say anything earlier, but I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. So fun rest of the week. So yeah, and then and I got some stuff this weekend, and it's Mother's Day on Sunday, so we won't have anything until Monday, but we'll be finishing Near Light next week. So lots of fun stuff coming up. But we are going to be hopping into a raid of our own, so I do ask, don't worry, even if you want to stick around with the stream, if you guys have on the raid to show them support, I'd appreciate it. I know they'll appreciate it as well. Take Mama Bloom out to brunch. I don't even know. I don't know. It's up to her what she wants to do, and I haven't heard from her yet. But hashtag you Benny rated. If you're subbed to your favorite Benny emote in there at the end, if you're not subbed, no worries. Or your favorite emote in there at the end, make it look cool, make it look fun. We are going to find someone to show some support to this evening on this fine Monday. Who's live? Who's doing stuff? We got let's see, rated you recently. That was a pretty good length though. I was pretty happy. Like a little over like 3.5 hours is pretty solid because we made some good progress too. What do we got? How about, let's see, rated you recently too. We were talking about this earlier. We were talking about Mahjong Soul. Let's raid Clover. Clover's playing Mahjong Soul. I want to know. I want to see what Mahjong Soul's about. All right, so you guys, like I said, hashtag you Benny rated. Even if you aren't able to check out the stream, maybe you guys stop in the raid to show some support. I'd appreciate it. They'll appreciate it as well. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll be back with Enfield tomorrow. And we'll be Fate on Wednesday. So, you know, this is like our new usual, right? Like, I think next week we might not do Enfield. Maybe we'll do an extra Arknights. Maybe I do owe some other incentive rewards. So unfortunately, we're gonna have like League of Legends and stuff coming up soon. So Bluey, thank you for the 200 bits, and I need to do that right as we're ending. Bluey, thank you. Mahjong my soul, straight up mahjong it, and by it, let's just say these live 2D girl that's now on the screen. That you guys will see in a second when we raid. But thank you, Bluey. Appreciate you. Curse of the Jong, straight up Jong in it. All right, oh, that sounded bad. All right, I'm gonna go soul my Jong, straight up Jong and Jork in my Jong. Good night. All right, I'm out of here. See ya.
You what?
Bye. See ya. Goodbye. Little Jong. Sorry. Good night. Bye. See ya. Goodbye.